All right, we're back. Hey, guess what? 2 weeks in a row, even though I'm still sick. Um, let's see. Let's see. It's Red Skies again. You guys are moving along. It's session 40 already. I mean, for crying out loud, we've literally been playing. Well, technically, we started at the end of March of last year, so to get 40 episodes in just over a year is a little under what I was hoping, but not terrible. Not terrible. We're on schedule to some extent. This puts us maybe about somewhere between 25 and 30% of the way through the campaign. So when we're done tonight, hopefully. But can anybody remember what happened last time and let me know? Because I've forgotten.
I was not here.
Well, then you should tell us what happened, Kat.
Something caught on fire, and we were deciding if we were just going to let it burn or actually try to be good and save somebody.
That actually isn't really what happened, but good thinking based on my summary. But what else? Somebody else should know what happened last time.
So we went to the fair.
Yep.
I experienced the fun of a not completely safe fair ride of a helicopter, gyrocopter. I can't remember the exact name. Heliocopter falling out of the skies. Helicool. Falling out of the skies. Mm-hmm. We saved the baker's life because she got hit by shrapnel from the aforementioned chopper.
Mm-hmm. Along with a few ponies.
Yes, we also saved ponies.
It definitely did chop her. So
yes, it did.
True. We had food. We played games. We went back and we decided. I forgot all the. Commander came and told us it might be better to go ahead and go to the plantation. He gave us the location of it, and it might be better sooner than later. So we borrowed the coach from the old house with the horse that was there. Did we buy another horse? What our second horse? I think we bought another horse, and
yes,
then we drove out there. Okay. Perfect. And we drove out there, and before we got there, we saw smoke rising in the distance.
Correct. You were about a mile out. When you said, hey, at about a mile, we want to stop and then try to approach on foot, I mentioned, you've reached a mile, but you see smoke ahead. And that's kind of where we ended the session. I will also remind you that you did sell 8 gems last time for 800 gold marks. Which you were given 70 platinum marks and 100 gold marks for. Let's see. And then you bought the horse, I believe, for price, which I think was like 25 gold because it was just a draft horse. Something of that nature. It wasn't too expensive. It might have been 40 at the most. I'd have to look it up again because I didn't write it down clearly. But you guys headed out from Maribel, headed north to the location that you had heard that the plantation was at, and as you got close to where you'd have to cross over the river because there's the road is on one side of the river, and you know that his plantation is on the other side. You were going to stop, but then you noticed that there was smoke coming from the direction not too far away, and given that, I will reveal this map as we start our game for the evening, which is the plantation map. So you guys have you're on the map. This map is not exactly to scale, but it has a grid on it so you guys can do things with it. We are going to run this encounter as one big, massive skill challenge. As you can see, the whole thing is open for you to be able to see it. You guys are starting on one side of the river. What you see there is basically sort of like a guardhouse and a docks. And you can see across the river is a barge attached to a docks over there. Except that it's incorrect. It's actually on this side of the river. The barge is on this side of the river. I drew it incorrectly in the map. It's representation anyway. But there's a guardhouse on either side. There doesn't seem to be anybody in the guardhouse on this side of the river, on the side you're on, but the barge is there. And there's sort of a set of ropes that go across that are well above the river itself. So that if there's barge traffic, because the river is still deep enough here for barge traffic coming from the north, that can still get underneath it. So there is that. You will also notice on the map that there are a bunch of little people. These represent units. So don't expect that one guard is a single guard. It is a group of guards. Don't expect that one commoner is a single commoner. It's a group of commoners. As you can see from the map, because this map looks similar to what you saw over the mantle in the office of Martin Sklar. Remember I told you there was a map on the wall, but I didn't have the map at the time? Well, it kind of looks like this. So you already have kind of a rundown of the way it kind of looks based off of that map. And so you're seeing it now for the first time. So what you have is right here, you have the main manor house. There's sort of a drive that comes up to it with some gardens around it. There is a carriage house in the back, along with some various other small places that are probably, things like storage or meat drying or that sort of stuff. You know that the hunting lodge is up here to the northwest, and has sort of a kennel and things like, and some horse things there. And you know that there is a small village. Village is probably the wrong term. There is a place where all of the people who tend the fields and stuff lives down here to the south. And as of right now, as you get to where you're at, you can kind of see through the trees that, well, it's hard to see this one, but something is on. There's a couple places that are on fire. You can kind of see it through the trees. One of them looks sort of more northerly than the other one. What do you guys want to do? And while I do that, before we go any further, roll initiative. The way we're going to run the skill challenge is that each turn is basically 1 minute of time or thereabouts. It's enough time to do something that is related to your skill. Guards do have something that they will do as well at the same time as what's going on here. They have orders, they're doing something. But I will also give you guys a chance to do stuff. Currently, you don't know if the commoners are working with the guards or not. So potentially part of your skill challenge might be to figure that out. Those are kind of the basic rules I got here. You do know this is his plantation. You do have some suspicions about various things. I'm going to leave you with that. So it's kind of on you to decide how you want to approach this.
Is you have not put my raven on yet?
I didn't put the raven on here just because it's. Don't worry about the raven. Like I said, it's a skill challenge.
Okay.
If something is related to your raven for a skill challenge, just let me know and we'll give you the raven's challenge stuff.
Okay.
You could say, hey, I'm sending the raven ahead and stuff like that. That's all fine. We can still remember that.
All right. Yeah, because that's what I was just planning to do, sending him ahead to scout.
That's perfectly fine. As you can see, I've given you basically full view of the map as it currently stands anyway.
Yeah, he's just going to get more precise numbers.
Yeah, just because
that.
I wanted it to be kind of clear where you could go and what you could do. All right. Still waiting for Dresd'a, Iylis, and Rhux to give me their initiative rolls.
Roll initiative.
Ben.
All good, guys. I just reminded you. All good. All right. So we are going to start this party off. And like I said, it's approximately a minute or thereabouts per turn. So this isn't like when you tell me I'm going to do something, don't expect that it's like, oh, I can only move 60 feet. You can move a full minute's worth of stuff. You can do stuff. I mean, it's more about, hey, I want to try to do this thing to affect the outcome of what's going on now. Just to give you more metagame kind of stuff, there are two things currently on fire. And one of them clearly is the hunting lodge to the northwest. One of them seems to be the carriage house from what you can see. And they are marked on the map with little fire, animating fire. So it should be pretty clear as time moves on.
I see.
What's on fire and what isn't. It is up to you how you want to approach things. So here we go. All right, we're going to start the combat here. I would assume that if you want to move your character, like swimming across the river would probably take a minute, but pulling the whole, like if you all waited towards the end, waited for Iylis's turn and all got onto the barge and then pulled yourself across, I would say that would be one turn basically, or a turn plus then you could do more stuff. All right, so which guard do we have here going first? This guy. That's hard to tell. That one. Okay. You guys see a guard come out of a house And a moment later, fire starts.
They're setting fires on purpose.
Well, I mean, you just noticed that. I mean, it's hard to see from this instrument. You see a new fire, more smoke starts to billow into the sky. Rhux, you are
The
up.
heck?
And for your edification and the stream's edification, because if I ever put it on YouTube or Switch stream it, made the map with Incarnate in about 2 hours, actually.
Oh,
It's only about 2 hours worth of work.
Cool. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
It's good.
Incarnate's city
I like
stuff
the
is
hedge
pretty
maze.
decent. Well, yeah, I mean, I found out after I made that they actually have a modular hedge thing, so I could have made it more maze-like.
Nice.
Ooh.
But the whole point here is nothing here is truly accurate. Well, you'll see. Like if you go to the lodge, there actually is a lodge battle map and things like that. So some of these places have other maps and things like that associated with it. I just wanted to get you the idea of, hey, if you go here, there's this thing kind of stuff.
I feel like an old school video game RPG.
Yeah, it's like a Pokemon
We'll
game
go to
or
this
something.
town and then it'll
Yeah.
zoom in.
So why don't we just all get on the barge and go across and then split up? Some of us go to not to split the party, but to not all be on one road in a line going to the house, you know.
Yeah, that's
So some of
Yeah.
us go to the north, a couple go to the south, and converging on the house.
And let's leave the carriage
Yeah.
here. Are we okay with that?
Yeah.
Sure.
that's
The
a good
barge
idea.
is large enough that you could put the carriage on it if you wanted to.
The barge
barge.
is
I
large.
figured it would be
Barge.
since they probably get it, but
Large and barge.
Large and barge.
All right, let's definitely pull it over all together and
Right.
get
Do you-
across. That's
Do
the
you wish
first
to
thing.
push the carriage on it or not?
my vote is no.
Yeah, it'd probably be a quicker escape if we didn't.
Okay, no, it's
Well,
fine.
but at the same
Well, we
time, the carriage is his carriage, so that could confuse the guards.
Oh, true. Yeah,
It might. I mean,
let's give it a shot. Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys decide to do that, it will take your whole turn to move the barge across. Like
Yes.
everybody's turn. All right. So Rhux will be doing that. Dresd'a will be doing that. Praedyth is doing that. You send your bird out, and it can move. Basically, it can get to the mansion this turn. The problem is that's more than 100 feet away, so you don't really get an idea yet. But you will next turn. All right, this guard. You guys notice yet another place light up. And
so I think they're burning the evidence.
Yeah.
this guard
my
goes
guess.
to here.
How are we going to put all these fires out?
There we go.
I
don't know.
can blow on them really hard.
This guard
Yeah.
is done with his thing, so
Make them bigger.
I'm like the big bad wolf.
all right, you guys.
Except less furry.
Wait.
One second. Oh yeah.
And worse
Next
teeth.
thing. All right, and then this guard here is this one. He stays where he's at, and then we get to the end of Iylis's turn. So you guys can move yourself across the river. You
Can we
should have
cast?
control.
Can we
Yeah.
cast spells or anything?
Yeah, you can cast some
or-
spells if you want as well. I mean, it's
Okay,
a full
I'm gonna go
minute,
ahead and
so- remember,
cast
it is a
longs.
full minute for turn.
I was just making sure. Yeah, I thought I could.
Yeah, no,
I
but I mean,
cast
you guys. Some of you are
Damn
pulling you across. Some of you guys can cast spells. I mean, you can do stuff. I'm not. This is intended to be more of like sort of a. This is more cinematic combat than it is an actual. We're going to get down and you're going to tactically. Well, you might do some tactics, but I'm not going to like. I will be very blunt right here. Like this guy right here represents 6 guards. So.
Cool.
So.
This is my cinematic contribution.
And run around.
Yeah, everybody. Oh, actually, it's only on Iylis's turn, so let me redo
Yeah.
this. I forgot about that. Here, you guys can now free move. It's free move.
Cool. Movement changed to free. movement.
So we're gonna be. Who's gonna be in the carriage going up there?
Who's ever in the carriage can also make the carriage go faster, so you could probably get there at the end of next turn, or as part of next turn.
I
As
want to be
part
in the
of next turn.
carriage. I'm not walking all that way.
I'm gonna run that way, so I'll run.
Praedyth gets in the carriage.
Well, move yourself across first. All right, And then we get to the last guard, who is right there. He does something, but because he's behind a bunch of stuff, you're not sure what. And back to the top of the order. This guard here continues his travel up to here. All right, he gets to there. Rhux.
I guess I'll just get in the carriage. Yeah, just do that.
Okay. All right.
Who's driving it?
Who's driving the carriage?
Yeah.
I can drive.
You're gonna drive it? Wait, maybe I should drive it. You're a little conspicuous. Unless you've got like animal training or something like that. Animal handling.
Don't think I do. I know, but I have a +2 to it.
How hard is driving the carriage? You have to have transport familiarity, or is it assumed everyone
if you have
knows?
Vehicles, if you have land vehicles, it's not hard at all.
If
you're trained in land vehicles, you don't.
I have some sea vehicle.
If you're trained in
Hard to
land
port.
vehicles, would it just say vehicles?
No, most of you are probably trained in
I have
sea vehicles.
I have 10 points towards water vehicles. Yeah, it's basically the same thing, right?
No, not quite.
I have vehicles.
Horses,
but I was going
sails.
to run.
Well, okay. So if you want, I can disguise myself as a chauffeur / horseman / I can't think of the name of the that I'm looking for right now in this time period, and drive us up there.
Okay.
Anyone opposed?
No.
I'm just fine with that. I also have invisibility that I can cast on myself and one other person.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cast
For
disguise stealth on
sneaking.
Okay.
Sorry.
myself. I want to look like his livery. I remember. I'm
Where
assuming.
does it tell you if you've got training and that kind of thing?
And which kind of thing?
The vehicles.
It's under your skills.
On the main page of your thing, there's tool proficiencies, and
Yeah.
it says
Oh,
vehicles.
okay. Yeah. All right. No, I'm just ritual implements.
Okay. So
Alright.
I am disguising myself as one of his livery, and I'm going to drive the carriage up to them at a fairly fast clip.
Okay.
Not so fast that I'm worried about it going out of control, however.
All right. Is everybody else getting on the thing, or is somebody running?
I'm running.
Okay.
I'll
I'm running.
get on
I'm
the
going to run
thingy.
to the south.
All right. So Rhux, Dresd'a, Praedyth are all getting the thing. Hylough, do your move. You can move 10 squares, we'll say. I mean, it's a lot of squares. This is a pretty large area.
I mean, if you want us to go fairly slow, you can jump off the carriage halfway. If you want to get closer.
And let me know when you reach 10, because I may say you can do more than that.
Yeah, I'm at 10 here.
Okay, you can move another 10. Since you're not actually doing anything else, so that would be your move action would be basically 10 squares on here for. But if you want to do a dash, then another 10 squares. All right.
I'm so I'm kind of sort of a little bit obscured in the trees.
Okay.
I mean, not that I'm trying to really hide. I'm just trying to be.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we get to this guard, and he heads into this house, and you don't see. That's all he does. This guard here continues his 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. He gets to about there. And this guard here notices the commotion down the far away, so he starts to move. He moves to about there. All right, Aaron, you getting on there as well?
Yeah.
All right, Iylis, are you getting on as well?
I'm getting on the carriage.
All right, so Marcus, you'll have to delay your action until Iylis gets on.
That's fine.
And Iylis is now on. So guys, move yourself up. You can move up 25 squares. Because that's as far as you can go without Marcus having to make a animal handling check. But along the road, guys, along the road.
Yeah, no, I'm going to do, I'm not worrying about diagonals at this point. So we'll go there. I'm assuming diagonals are still.
Yeah, it's all fine.
Yeah. How
Right.
far away are we?
This was
now?
25 from me.
Okay. From where you're at, you can see that one guard is actually 6 guards have come forward. You're now within range, Praedyth. Clearly, you don't necessarily see these 3 commoners. They're probably in the house. I just put them on the house so it's easier. You notice that this is another 4 guards, another 6 guards here. There's 6 guards coming from this way. And you can see that all of the stuff is on fire, as well as from the vision, the vantage point of the Raven. You're pretty sure this is the hunting lodge up here, and it is on fire as well. All right, that's the end of you guys' turn. This guard here. Oh, at this point in time, you can also see that this guard here, this one right here, is attacking these people. And we get to the top of the round. This guard notices there was that commotion, so he goes 1, 2, 3, he gets to approximately there. All right, Rhux, what are you doing now?
Do the guards in front of us seem like they're about to?
They look a little confused, but their weapons are out.
I'm going to hold action for now. And if the guards that we can see move to attack us, then I will exit the carriage.
Okay. All right.
And prepare for, whatever we gotta do.
All right, Dresd'a. So you get 6 guards that are basically about 50 feet from you, thereabouts, 30 feet, 50 feet, something like that. You got another 6 guards that are coming from the house. The ones that are in front of you, I should probably have clarified for you, Rhux. They have their weapons out and their hands are up, shouting for you to stop, basically.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do these bushes offer any cover?
No, the trees.
Any cover?
The cover in the sense that you can get behind a tree trunk.
They would have if you had gotten out of the carriage and done what I'm
They
doing.
said to stop. We're at this point. We're all still in the carriage, right?
Yes, as far as
Is
I
there
am.
any way for me to sneak out the back and around the tree, like do around the tree, or will I be seen?
Give me a stealth check. I mean, there are 6 of them, so.
Oh,
And the trees are relatively sparse here along the road. Like, they're there, but they're not super close. Let's see here. 17, I do declare. Let's see what they get for. You dash around the tree. You're not 100. You don't hear any shouts, but you're not 100% sure.
Okay, and that was my movement and action.
That's your movement.
And I'm gonna just set up to wait and see what the guards do. Prepare myself to have to fight.
Okay. All right. Praedyth, what are you doing? Note, an attack action here is basically a minute of worth attack. You'll make an attack, you'll do damage, and that damage basically will tell me either how many of the guards go down, or something of that nature. It's abstracted combat here, even more so than normal.
That could be really painful.
I'm just gonna wait, see further how they react further and what's going on. He wants to see what they say.
All right.
He's gonna wait.
Okay, Hylough.
I'm gonna keep moving
right.
through the trees here.
Yep. Go for it. 10 and then potentially 10 again if you want.
4, 9, 10.
Okay.
Okay. Can I see where the guards are? Can I see them through the trees?
Yeah, you can see that they moved up to there. You're not 100% sure where the other ones are. Like you can't, from your vantage point, you can't see this guy or this guy.
Right.
Or this guy technically. So,
Mm-hmm.
but you do see that those guys moved over there. From your current position, though, you can hear clangs and shouts and screams coming from over this direction and over this direction.
Huh. Okay. I don't want to get too separated. Let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It look like I can sneak in the front there.
I mean, you can go up to the front. I mean, it's a set of hedges that there's some stairs leading up. The walkway here, right here, is on top of the head, is above the hedges though. So I mean, you'd be potentially be seen by anybody in the building.
Okay. So that's not an entrance then? It's
No,
not
it is. It is.
Okay.
It's just this is intended for where carriages would stop and alight and let people out, and they'd go up these stairs and follow this into the mansion itself.
Okay, so I think I'm at 7.
I mean, you can go all the way
so,
up there. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just
okay.
It's just once you go above the top, you don't have the cover of the hedge there anymore. You're above, basically above the hedge, or the hedges are like a foot or two above instead of the full like 6 feet.
Right. So, am I gonna? I could be seen.
Yes.
How about from the people on the guards on the road there?
I mean, you could have potentially be seen as soon as you reached here.
Right.
If they just happen to look back. These guys are moving along the road here, so they're behind a hedge. So possibly not, but
okay. So did it take me more than one move to get to the top of the stairs here, or
it's just
whatever?
a regular move. You're just going upstairs.
8, 9. Okay.
All right. So you reach there. You see that there are some people coming out of the house, out of the mansion. 6 people. It looks kind of like, from the way you can tell, either they're dressed sort of in a livery, but not as fine a livery as you might expect. Although 2 of them are sort of wearing sort of white tops and white linen tops and stuff like that. Your guess is maybe this is servants or something like that trying to get out of the house.
Okay.
And if you wish to speak with them, you can.
I ask them, "Where's the bad guys?"
They kind of look at you like, what? Bad guys? What are you talking about?
I hear screaming.
The 3 of the 6 kind of look at each other, and then one of them says, "The master said to, I don't know. He told the guards to do something. Maybe they're the ones that are hurt. They're doing something. I don't know."
Okay.
Just
are
get
you
out
getting
of our
ready
way.
to leave?
We're trying to leave.
Okay, so I stand aside and let them leave.
Okay.
And then I guess I'm done.
Okay. Here. Does some more stuff. He's taking time to do something there. This guard here continues to move forward. And it gets to there. This guard set here. All right, so this is the one that's closest to you. It gets up to the horses and kind of grabs the reins as he kind of slows them to a walk, or slows them down as you get there. He's like, Master Sklar said that he was going to the port. Why have you turned around?
Am I allowed to talk now?
Yeah, you can talk.
Okay, I didn't know we were doing it. Masters, this is the carriage from the city. Master Sklar sent us a note to come, and he said you would know what to put in the carriage. and to deliver it to the port.
All right. Give me. A
We have no
deception.
time for this.
Give me a deception check.
Yeah.
I was offering to be the front man with my charisma.
That's awesome.
Oh man.
It wouldn't help with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this. Anyway.
He looks at you funny. And he says,
I'm gonna try commanding presence to make it. Well, one doesn't
Go ahead.
matter, does
One
it?
doesn't really matter, but I mean, it's a skill check. So if you wish to try it, you can.
Yeah, I would like to.
Yeah. I mean, you still have a
Well,
6
it's-
right now, so you'll add whatever, but it's not going to be.
That's not gonna be great.
It's not
but-
gonna be pretty.
14.
Ooh.
No, 14.
It's still a failure.
Yeah,
Not necessarily. 14 solid. I mean,
he says, "What note? We're not supposed to." He took everything. And
He
one
sent a
of the other
servant with
guys
the
next to
notes.
him, one of the other guys says, "Why would they bring the thing from the?" He said that the previous place was, and then the two of them look at each other and they say, "You must be them." And so
okay,
you've
yeah,
been-
I'm gonna run
you've been
through
made.
them.
You've been
Yeah.
made.
No.
Which does mean that Dresd'a and Rhux, Dresd'a, Rhux, and Praedyth, you may all do an action now if you so desire, because it's very clear that they have changed from wary and not sure what's going on to hostile. So,
All right.
Rhux, go first.
All right. Well, then I will jump out of the carriage
Okay.
and strike at them.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
What kind of attack roll?
Just attack with however you would normally attack. Do an attack roll. Just don't
Alright,
target
really good.
anything. And based on the attack roll and what it is a 14 to hit. The
Seems bad.
guards, that is not enough to hit the guards. That being said, you do knock them down by 1 hit point.
Yay.
All right. Why did that not do what it was supposed to do? That's a little weird. There we go. All right. Dresd'a. Also, Dresd'a, you should have taken a long rest.
I should have taken a long rest.
Yeah, this is morning of the
Boop.
multiple
Alright.
times fast.
I've got the dude targeted, and I'll go ahead and
Okay.
shoot him with my bow.
You're going to shoot all the way back there,
Love us.
all the way,
Yeah.
all the way back here.
How far is that?
That's about 120 feet.
What's the range on a longbow?
Probably 150.
Yeah, so that's within
I would
range,
say that
right?
these guys are the ones that turned hostile. These guys haven't done anything yet. Just FYI.
Oh, okay. I thought, all right, never mind then.
These are the ones that are next to the carriage.
Oh, okay. I
But
shall.
don't target them. Just,
Okay.
Just make an attack roll
All right. I'm
because
making an
we're
attack
doing
roll.
doing things. They have
A little
a
different.
certain
Gotcha.
number of hit points, but they're based on how well you hit. More than anything. All right, so
Ooh.
you hit them, and you do that. So you take out one of the guards, and they're down.
I got
he
my-
just through his neck, and he goes down.
Ooh.
Praedyth.
No bonus actions, just an action.
Yeah,
right?
it's just an action.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Praedyth. You cast the spell.
Okay. That being said, Kat, if your spell you're casting is a bonus action, that's fine.
Yeah, it was my totem, dude.
Yeah, the totem isn't going to
Chill
do
touch guy.
it's
Chill
not going
guy.
to do enough damage to these guys to worry about.
Okay.
Praedyth will cast Arms of Hadar.
You're gonna do
I
which
don't think
thing?
I'll do it on the Arms of Hadar.
Okay.
I'm about to put it out. But I'm not going to do it on the ones that are right up in front of us. I want to do it on that second group.
Okay.
If I
How
can.
far is the Arms of Hadar supposed to go?
I don't know. Let's check range.
Because it's about 120. It's about 100 feet or so to those guys.
Oh, they're farther than I thought.
Yeah.
Then
Remember,
that- I don't
each square
think-
is
yeah.
probably about 10 to 15. Well, each square is probably about 20 feet. So.
Oh, okay. Good.
Arms of Hadar has a 10-foot. No, that's not it though. That's 10 feet. Oh, Arms of Hadar come directly from you. They don't have a range. They come from you.
Well, then that's not what I'm going to cast. My bad. I misread the spell.
Yeah.
Then I will cast instead. I'm going to cast Ice Knife.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and throw it to, like, if there's like a guy in the middle, I want to throw it at the guy in the middle so it explodes and hits everybody.
Okay. All right. 13 misses. Is there a consequence for miss?
Yeah, hit or miss, it explodes. So everybody,
Okay.
each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dex save or take
We'll make this guy do a dex save.
46 damage.
What's the dex saving throw?
Pretty sure I'm a 13 at this point.
All right. Well, then they fail it.
So they take 46 damage.
All right. Roll
Because it's at the
damage.
3rd level.
Right.
All right. Hold on. I'm trying to do the roll thing.
All right. You do 10 points. All right. So that means you do. Oops. All right. Because of that, 3 more guys go down. Or two more guys go down. Sorry, I can't count correctly. So 3 guys are down. There's still 3 left. One of them definitely looks a little wounded from the damage that was done from that thing as well. And that's your turn. All right, the guards have done their stuff because they approached it all stuff and became.
Do I get to do anything, or is that?
It's not your turn yet.
Well, I got skipped, I think.
No, you did. You're after these guys. This is all guards' turn. They had prepared actions. The other guys had
I thought
prepared
Iylis. Okay, got you. You're still prepared
no one
actions.
else.
Okay.
No one else
I
has
haven't
gone.
gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is now Aaron's turn. That was all prepared actions.
Oh, got it.
All right. Now it's my turn to act. I shall burst out and move to attack position. All right. Boop. Oh,
That is not enough to hit.
that's wonderful.
All right. Now, Marcus, you're up.
So I will. How many are left? 3?
3.
Yeah, I'm going to stop the carriage and
Well, they
get
had
out.
already stopped it by grabbing the horse's
Okay.
reins and stuff.
Then yeah, I'll jump out the back and go back into the woods with my extra movement and shoot one of them
Okay.
with the crossbow.
Okay.
Wow, my dice are awesome tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately, you miss.
Yep. All right, but I
Alright.
do have the 40 inches of movement, so I get
Move
further into the
yourself
woods.
somewhere.
I can move myself. Yep.
Iylis, you're up.
So how's this whole thing work with like magic missile and all that?
What do you mean? How does it work?
Like if I shoot magic missile at a group of guys,
You'll do damage.
okay, to the group,
Yes.
okay,
Just do it and see.
see what happens.
All right.
7.
7 points of damage. So you take out another 2 guys. Yep, you take out another 2 guys. There's still 1 guy left after your things come around. And he's kind of like, oh, crap. The one guy who's got a hold of the reins, who is dropping them and was going to pull out his sword, is now the only one left. All right, this
Gotcha.
guard continues to do what he was doing, and those commoners are no longer. See us slashed and burned them. All right, let's back to the top of the round. This guard sees what's going on, moves a few forward, and then, all right, we're gonna do just a general attack. There are 6 of them. I'm gonna roll a d20, and the first 6 people that can hit, it will hit. All right. I don't expect it to hit a lot of them, to be quite frank. I thought these guys had a. All right, these guys only have spears, so I guess he'll move up to here and attack Rhux. Rhux, that's a 20, and you're going to take 8 points of damage. No, sorry, 7 points of damage.
Owie.
And that's the end of that unit's turn. It is now your turn.
All right. Do we get our normal actions, or do we only get to do one thing a turn?
What do you mean your normal actions? You have an action and a move. It's just a full minute, so you're doing a lot more damage. You're basically doing multiple attacks and things like that during this whole time.
But I can do a bonus then, yes.
Only if it is something that will directly affect yourself. And that's about it.
Okay, well, I was going to do Shield of Faith, so I think that counts.
Yes, that's fine.
Here, let me target myself real quick.
Or if it's something that would do a lot of damage, which most things don't. So,
all right, I have Shield of Faith now, and I'm going to attack the guards that hit me because that's mean, and I don't like them. And I will do it with I shall strike them with my javelin. That's not a javelin, you know what I meant.
You will also miss them again.
Well, this game sucks. So
they got better armor than 15.
I'm rolling the 8s and 7s. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you either. Roll better. Get good. Did you want to move it or anything?
No, this is where I'm supposed to be, right here.
All right. Dresd'a.
All right. Let's see. Is this the new group? Is this the new group of guards here? Where's?
There are 2 groups of guards up there.
Okay, the one directly in front of the tree. I'll aim for him.
Okay.
That group. I untargeted.
Yep, that's fine.
Can I do my totem dude, or not totem, but my chill touch guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not enough damage. Like, it can only affect one player and things like that. That's the reason why. And I'm not trying to take away a power. It's just it doesn't do a lot of things to it. All right, so you do hit them though, and you do that amount of damage. You do. So you knock out 2 of them with your bow attacks that round.
I have Sunkiller arrows, and when they explode, they do group damage, like 5 feet next to you kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that work with these guys? If I fired a Sunkiller arrow,
you're doing one attack, but again, remember it's like a full round,
right?
Or it's a full minute. So you're 7 points of damage. These guys don't have 7 points hit points each. So like I said, you took out 2 of them in that one attack, but it was a minute's worth of attack.
Yeah. So when the Sunkiller arrow hits a target, it explodes in a 5-foot radius.
It would still affect the other. It would still. It's just extra damage. That's all.
Okay.
That's all it does.
It's just to make everything faster rather than have everybody.
Yeah, I mean, we're just,
tons and tons of people.
There is literally like 40 guards or something like that you guys would potentially be fighting. So just this would take us 2 sessions if I actually played this out as a real combat. It's not gonna. So the whole point here is to go fast.
Right.
But you did take out 2 of them, although it didn't. Yeah, I gotta fix something. Sorry, give me a second. I have this many points. There we go. Now it looks correct. All right. Anything else? Did you want to move or anything? I will remind you that the fires are still burning.
1, 2. Come over to here.
Okay. And your move is still 10, so you can still move, quite a ways.
4, 5, 6.
Cool. All right. Praedyth.
All right, let's see. I will cast Eldritch Blast at them.
Okay. Unfortunately, you miss.
Yep.
You do hear from the bird, from the raven, that there is a guard over on this side, over here, that is attacking commoners, that is attacking people. A group of guards. Just as an FYI.
The next turn, would I be able to, with my book, send a message to Hylough, tell him that they're attacking civilians over there?
Yes, you can.
Then I'll wait. I'll do that next turn.
All right. Hylough.
Okay. So the people left, and do I look like I'm alone in here? Is there any guards or anything like that?
You don't see any guards currently.
But I still hear screaming and stuff, right? So.
Not from inside the house. You hear it from outside. Like you're hearing it more over here. Than you're not hearing any in the house.
What would I think would be the best way to get there or there?
Probably not to go through the house.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I see? Anything? 5, 6. Or I'm kind of trying to like hide behind this house here or this building here. What do I see?
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm muted, sorry. You see six guards fighting with pitchforks. Or 6 guards fighting people with pitchforks. There are several bodies littered around the courtyard area.
Those poor pitchforks.
And this kind of looks like stable hands, just general commoner worker kind of stuff of various races.
So do I have the ability to make an attack now, or have I just used it all up?
No, you used all it's movement. You did 2 double moves, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna hang here, and I guess I'll be here, and then
and then you can also see off in this direction that there is another fire. That there is a building on fire. Back in there. All right.
Nothing I can do.
Guard. All right, so this guard finally comes out of here, and this thing goes on fire. And then he starts doing stuff there. This guard here. Seeing the fights going on there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to there. And then he attacks Aaron. So Aaron. It's a spear attack. That misses you. Unfortunately. All right. This guard is still the only one left. He is gonna swing at Rhux. All right, so you're gonna take less. Yeah, he misses, so it doesn't matter. All right. Aaron, you're up.
All right. I shall go ahead and attack the blokes who just attacked me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That hits. I'm assuming it's this one you're attacking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's enough. He goes down. All right. Cool. You gonna move or anything?
Eh.
All right, Marcus.
Okay. So are all the guards there dead? I see the one. There's one on
Just
the other
one
side.
went
Okay.
down. There are
Yeah.
more guards that are dead, but just the only one full unit is down.
So I'm going to shoot the full unit with a sharpshooter.
Which one? There's two here. This
the,
one.
the
or this
one, the first one.
Okay. Okay. That'll be fun.
And then that does an extra D6, I'm assuming, because of sneak attack. I don't know if it matters really, but I'll roll it just because.
A little harder to.
I know. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm going to do +1 because technically,
They may not all be in sneak attack.
Aaron is the only one there that's really providing that for you. So I'm going to just add +1 to it. But so we will do the following. That means you do that. You over the course of that full minute, you take out 5 of them or 4 of them. Sorry, as you're shooting at them.
And I am moving towards the south side of the building. Do I see anything out here other than the 2 buildings burning?
Well, there's 3 buildings burning, but
okay, yeah. Oh, I can't see this. That's true. It's tall. Okay, 4 buildings burning. Any people or anything? Can I hear the screams?
You can hear screams and stuff from various places.
Any of the ones that are burning? The screams?
Yeah, there's you hear noises that include screams and clangs coming from there and down here.
Okay. I didn't know if someone was trapped inside. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, you're not sure if it's hard to say.
Yeah, I didn't know if I could. Like, it's obvious they're coming from the building.
Yeah,
I understand. It's hard to understand. So
yep.
I mean, it's hard to hear that specifically.
What? Second. Technically, Marcus, you were at long range, so you technically had
I've got sharpshooter doesn't give disadvantage at long range. Yeah, it's that cheese.
Yeah, you have lots of cheese, John. Iylis, you're up.
I only get one attack with the cheese, though. But yeah, I know.
Iylis,
all right. I think I'm gonna help out Rhux with his group.
Okay.
And yeah, I can target them, right?
Don't target them, no.
Okay.
Because I'm modifying your damage.
Got it. Can't believe you. Let's do it's frostbite, yeah.
Okay. Why does that have to save?
Yeah, Constitution save.
All right. All right. They make a save and get a 15.
Ooh.
I think that is less than. Let me double check. Hold on. No, mine is 15.
All right, so they save.
Sad.
All right. Anything else?
I don't have anything else. Nope.
All right. So this guard can. So you watch as this group over here, Hylough, continues to fight the commoners, and a couple more go down. All right. Top of the round. This guard here attacks Rhux again. And misses. I don't think a 13 is enough. Rhux, you're up. Actually, Dresd'a, you can use your chill touch. The problem is that you're too far away to use it in both times that you tried to the last time. Remember, it's 30 feet. And each square is 20 feet. So you have to be basically almost within a square, like just over a square from
Well,
him.
last time I was within 30 feet of the guy. I was like,
You were behind the tree over here. You were over here. You were not within
yeah,
30
that was.
feet. That's 40 feet. Each square is 20 feet. You're 2 squares away.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's all. But I'll say you can do it if you get within 30 feet.
So just real quick, for movement purposes,
It's 20 square, 20 feet a square.
Oh, oops.
but for the minute,
But it's 10 squares. 10 squares for a regular move.
okay. So would it be 12 for me with the extra, or 11?
11 probably.
Okay.
I think I would. Let me see. I was here, so 20, 40.
No, it's just you can
60.
still move 10 squares. It's fine. Remember, it's over the course of a minute.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's why
Sorry.
it's 10 squares. You're fine where you were. I would have said something if you moved too
Okay.
far.
10 squares
Rhux,
I can go.
Rhux, you are up.
Yes. Yes, I am. I'm gonna attack again
Okay.
because I apparently can't hit anything.
Oh,
Hey, we
that
rolled a real
time
number.
hits.
Let's go. We rolled a number,
All
guys.
right. So that time, you take out.
Numbers rule.
However, let's see. There's only one left after you're done with your attacks.
That's because I am just that good.
The things aren't going to work correctly. The measuring isn't going to work correctly, Dresd'a. Sorry, because I didn't. This map still thinks everything's 5 feet, but it's not. Anything else, Rhux?
No.
Fix that though. Give me 1 sec. Oh, I can fix it. There. It's going to reload everybody. However, it's now set to 20 feet per square. All right, Dresd'a, you're up. And I keep forgetting I should have moved these guys last time.
All right. 10 squares to move.
Yeah, you have 10 squares as a movement, and if you wish to dash, you can move another 10 squares.
Okay. And let's see. All right. Oh, cool. So I'm going to target this guy that's moving towards them. That's 120 feet.
Which guy's moving
My
towards them?
bow is 150.
You're going to shoot this guy?
Yeah, he's the one that's running up to
Yeah,
them.
he's also not guards.
Oh, he's not a guard?
No, you see them running by. Their livery, their one's like
okay.
wearing
Sorry,
whites,
I thought that was a
as if he
guard.
looks like he's maybe a kitchen staff or something.
Okay. Let me see.
I mean, you can shoot them if you'd like. I'm just telling you that they definitely do not look like guardsmen.
Okay. No, I thought it was a guard running up to help his buddies. All right. I'll just I'll go ahead and shoot into that guy before I move.
Okay. There's only one left, I think, on both spots, actually. I think both of them, there's only one guy left.
Oh, Praedyth and Hylough go after me.
Yep.
Oh, so you know what? I'll let Praedyth take care of them.
Okay.
And one. Oh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And do I see what Hylough sees yet?
No, I mean,
Okay.
there's buildings and all sort of stuff.
Then I'll double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, from there you can kind of see what's going on in there. Again, guards are attacking what look like stablemen, common workers, that sort of stuff.
7. Okay, so now I'm 20 feet from the fire.
You're within close enough. I mean, the fire is.
okay.
You see the fire. The building in front of you, sort of a carriage house kind of thing, is on fire.
Yeah. So my intention is to use the chill guy to try to put out the fire, because I think that's one of his things, is it can put out fires. Chill. Let me see. Okay. You can use chill to freeze a handheld object, create an icicle, or extinguish a torch or small campfire.
Yeah, this isn't a small
That's
campfire.
not a small
at this
campfire.
point. It's been burning for 5 minutes, so it's not small.
But I could
at this
still
point.
deal cold damage to the fire, right?
You could see what it does.
Yeah, I think that'll be my.
Okay, so throw a quick. You throw a quick thing at it, and you hear it, but it doesn't seem to do much.
Okay.
I mean, basically, at this point, it's been burning for 5 minutes, so the entire roof is basically on fire at this point. In this kind of 20-foot area.
And do I see the same thing that Hylough does? I'm not sure about my vantage point.
Oh, I said as you went by here, you saw the fighting going on in the thing.
Okay. All right. Well, that didn't do any good, so I'm going to prepare to go in and help the little pitchfork people not die.
Okay.
My next turn.
Yep. Praedyth, you're up.
All right. I guess I can try again. I'll just shoot at him again.
Oh, you're not going to message?
Would that take my whole turn?
Is it a bonus action to do message, or is it an action?
I think it's just it basically I get to cast sending. Hold on.
Yeah, it's gonna take your turn. I mean, it's modified here. It's meant to represent a minute, but I mean, you're not gonna have 10 spells you can cast in 1 minute. So I'm basically still doing that as sort of one spell per action.
Now, did I know that Dresd'a went down that way?
The bird is flying around. I would say that sure, the bird has seen that she's was moving through the trees in that direction.
Do they look like they've seen what's going down, or are they still unaware?
For the bird to know that, it would be out of your range for this round, for this turn.
All right. Well, then, since I wouldn't know, I'll do the sending to I'll do it to Hylough, since I know he's over there, right?
All right.
Or Dresd'a. And just say that
I mean, you're not sure 100% where Hylough is, because the bird wasn't really looking for Hylough. But
yeah, I'll send it to Dresd'a that where she's at, a little bit down where she's at, guards are attacking civilians.
Okay. Dresd'a, you get a message telling you that the guards are attacking people. Do you wish to move, Praedyth?
I'll scoot up a little bit.
I mean, there's only 2 guards left here. I mean, literally only 2 guards left.
There are actually 2 now?
Yeah. Each one is down to 1. Each group is down to 1 guard each.
The guards are attacking people at the building?
Yeah, down where you're at.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
I didn't know if you see that, though. Praedyth didn't know, so he's going to send. But I had said that I was going to send because I might have seen it to the bird last time.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you'd seen it or not.
Yeah, okay.
So,
all right, thank you, Birdie. I got you. Tell him to come on down, because we're going to need help.
Bird's not going to be
pitchfork people alive.
Bird's not talking to you. Your mind is.
No, you literally hear Praedyth's voice in your head say this. Like, it's not. It's not a bird speaking at you.
Yeah, no, I shout it back to the bird.
Okay, well, the bird is. You don't see the bird anywhere close to you, but okay.
In general vicinity
Dresd'a,
of where
you do remember that he has a book
be.
that he can write in that you will hear things. What he writes. I mean, that is something he's mentioned in the past.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll scoot up in this safe position over here.
All right.
Now.
Hylough.
All right. I'll move in and whack.
All right. I'll go right ahead. Move in and whack.
All right. See here. What is it? That Warhammer.
That hits. That will hit. You do 9 points. So over the course of that, you take out, over the course of that minute, you take out 3 of the guards.
And I get 2 attacks, but that doesn't, you don't want to do that.
Do you get 2 attacks?
Yes.
And then yes, you can take a second attack. Alright, that's more. Alright, so over the course of the minute, you take out all 6 of these guards.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I will use the rest of my move. Can I move? Continue to move though, right?
Yeah.
And then 1, 2.
Just keep going,
well,
not worry about the fire.
Let's say it was like 3 or 4 to get there. 1, 2.
It was 1, 2, 3 to get there, so you still have 7 left.
Yeah. Like I think it's like okay. There we go.
No, it's compacting database files again. I'm not sure why. So when it looks like you're not moving, it's because the server itself is doing something.
Okay.
Server
Yeah,
itself
I'm
is not moving.
Pushing the button, but it doesn't
Yeah.
move, and so I didn't know if it was my end or.
No, it's as soon as you said, I knew exactly what was going on, and I checked it, and indeed, it's compacting the database, which makes 0 sense. It's something up with this particular version of Foundry, because I'm not changing anything with the scenes, so but it continues to keep compacting it. I don't know what's going on with it. There is
Everybody
a new
needs
version, and I haven't updated it yet. All right, so Hylough's done. This guard here. Lays waste to this guy. Ooh, that's not going to be good. And yeah, that's the end of this commoner. 0. Owie. All right, that one goes down. This guard here attempts to run away. So 1, 2, 3. Aaron, would you like to hit him?
Absolutely.
All right. You do hit him. And that is enough.
Yeah.
So he goes down. All right. That guy is already down. Aaron, it is now your turn.
I shall swing I can't speak. Swing around to perform the flanking maneuver.
All right, add 2 to your attack.
All right. Oh,
That's
14.
Still not enough.
okay.
All right.
Well, that sucks.
Marcus, you're up. You do see Hylough come down. You see Hylough come down through here.
Yeah. I shall move 1, 2 diagonally, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Or did it seem to be anybody in the building? Or your screams within the building?
You need to move 1 more.
9. Okay.
Looking in there, you can see there is a body that is slowly burning. And you can see huddled under a table, which the top of the table is on fire, are 3 children.
Okay, leave them. Screw that.
Interestingly enough, this looks like it might be like a this is a terrible image for this, but this is actually this is a windmill. So basically, this is a flour mill, but it's using wind to do it.
Why is that a terrible image?
Well, because terrible image in the sense that I used the wrong.
Oh, okay. I was like, have windmills suddenly
No.
really?
Just,
I was like, there's slaves in them?
This doesn't look like a windmill, but it is.
Okay. Well, I'll take my action and over the next minute and get the children out.
Okay, that's fine. Give me a athletics check as you run in and out of the building.
Another good roll.
And the smoke and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Hey, I rolled decent.
Actually, that's quite good. You pull out 3 kids from the burning thing. You also are able to drag out the body if you so wish.
Yeah, I would like to drag out the body.
And kind of put it out. And you also hear the kids say, "What about mommy? What about mommy?"
Where's
So
mommy?
you're not sure if she was upstairs.
Oh, good. Okay.
So up to you for that one.
I-
What you wanna do
yeah.
next. But getting the 4 people out, you definitely could do in a minute. It's just now you know that there's potentially
Yeah,
one
now I know
more.
there's more to do.
Yep. Iylis, you're up.
Okay.
I think I will run away.
All right. Well, he does get an attack of opportunity on.
What?
Well, he does. He might hit. He might not. Oh, he definitely does.
What?
But he only does 3 points of damage to you. So.
Okay.
You're running away over a minute too, so it's like slow motion.
Yeah, it's not slow motion. He only gets 1 attempt, and then he continues on. So you can still move 10 move and all that sort of stuff.
I think I'm going to. Right, that was
2.
1, 2, 3. Go around this guy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
So there's a move action.
Okay.
You see, as you're doing this, you see Marcus as you see some kids standing outside of this building here, and then you see Marcus pull a body out and start patting it off, or drag somebody out and patting off. It looks like they were on fire. That's what you see. But you still have your action.
And
Marcus hates being the good guy.
And this one's still burning up here.
I know. Maybe I'll sell it.
It is still burning.
Who knows?
While you were doing that, Marcus, like some stuff was starting to fall from the ceiling.
This one up here.
Which one's up where? Oh,
this
yeah,
one
that
one
is still burning. Yes.
No one's checked on that.
Up there to try it.
Maybe I should have gone up there. I think I might double move and try to get over to the house that Marcus is at.
Okay. Well, you can still have another 10 moves, so.
5, 6, 7.
Yep. So you get to there. The kids kind of startle as you look up as you get there. Marcus, you kind of see him show up.
I'm here.
It's kind of.
They say their mother's upstairs, so.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have an action anymore. But...
No, I know. Yeah. I'm just letting him know.
Would be great if I could do that.
All right. Anything else, Iylis? Or are you done?
That's all.
All right. So we hit the bottom of the round, and so stuff happens. So let's see here. This fire spreads. So the fires are starting to spread here. I'm kind of moving some stuff around, so sorry. And this one spreads to here, so it's more there.
Don't control V the fire.
Yeah. Control and V the fire. And this one has spread a bit more as well, so I'm just kind of, making him so that it shows more fire. All right, that's the end of that. These people continue to run away. Oh, come on. And then those of you who are in the front of the house, you see another group of people come out. This group seems to be more wearing... Finery is not the right word. Looks like this would be things like your butlers, your manservants, your ladies in waiting,
dressed in a penguin suit.
That sort of stuff coming out. All right, that's the end of those guys. These guys kind of say thanks as Hylough went by. And this set of these two guys, one of them starts running south. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Catches up to Hylough. This one, there is a well right here in the corner, right here. And they start forming a bucket line, trying to get water from the well to throw onto the stuff. That's what they do. These guys, this group runs away into the field. This group, come on. my god, this is just terrible. I need to figure out this. That group, those guys will move and start to attack the guards. Top of the round. This guard also, better part of valor, runs away. Aaron, you get the first attack because he's going past Rhux. Actually, both of you can get an attack, so whoever rolls it first. Aaron misses anyway.
Did not mean to roll twice, but I managed to roll the same thing.
Yeah. Rhux, you get an attack of opportunity as well. Andrew.
Sorry. I'm working on something. Okay.
Yes, you should be working on attacking this guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this guy. Look, it's this guy. He's right here. I'm gonna hit him.
Well, you didn't have to move. It wasn't your turn.
I
It was
didn't?
just a no. It was a reaction. He was running away.
My
And you
bad.
miss anyway, so
I
he
did miss.
continues. He runs.
I mean, understandable. He is getting clapped.
All right. That's the end of that turn. Now it's your turn.
All right. Well, considering the fact that there are no more guards here, and I don't feel like chasing that guy, I'm gonna go over to where the smoke is. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll just double move. You know, I think that's a good idea. We'll double move.
Okay.
11, 12, 13. When I'm here, can I see anything that's happening over here or no?
Not really.
Right.
The blacksmith is in the way.
Do I hear stuff?
Yeah, you can hear fighting and stuff. You can hear stuff going on, fighting and screams and stuff.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
All right. Well, now you can see that it looks like farmers are fighting a set of guards.
Well, I'm gonna beat them up.
Not this turn. You're not.
Not this turn.
Dresd'a, you're up. From where you're currently at, you can see that Hylough pretty much decimated the group of guards here, and that there are 6 stable hands and stuff like that that are now formed sort of a bucket brigade to a well that's right here and are starting to try to put out the fire here.
Okay, so I see they got that in hand. Nothing much I can do. 5. Do I see Iylis and Marcus and notice that they're trying to drag?
Yeah,
people up?
there's 3 kids kind of huddled in the roadway there, and then there's the one body that's been pulled out that's lying. There's a body lying in the thing with some smoke curling off of it. It looks like one or both of them are about to go back in.
Okay, all right. So you guys got this? Yes, no, you guys got this?
What? I can't
mean-
hear you over the fire.
The mother may be upstairs, so
But do you need a third person?
yes,
Or
just in case.
Probably.
okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go to this side here, can I go in and try to look for the mother?
No, because that's the back side of the place.
Okay, 1, 2. So I'd have to come in from here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right, and I'll go try to
All right,
grab the mother.
give me an athletics check. You go into the building that's burning and smoke and all that sort of stuff, and make your way upstairs through falling debris.
Can I use my chill to like make me wet or icy kind of thing?
And do damage to yourself? Sure.
Let me see. Well, I got cold resistance damage, so
Still be damaged. I mean,
yeah, no.
Would it
I'll-
give her advantage or something? if
Well,
she
I'm just
on her
saying,
advantage?
so to try to help me against the fire kind of thing. So, yeah, I think I'll do that. What do I do?
Fine.
Just roll?
just roll damage. I mean, you're having an attack yourself, so
Okay.
you can automatically take it. All right, so you're going to take a point of damage, and you're now somewhat icy.
Okay.
Give me an athletics
And-
check.
Athletics.
Pardon me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
All right, that's good enough. You make your way upstairs, kind of dodging flaming debris. And when you get to the top, you see that there is a person kind of lying next to a chest is not the right word, like a footlocker kind of thing. It looks like, and it's a woman, and it looks like she had gotten it open, but then potentially collapsed. You can barely see that she's breathing from there. You're able to get over to there and get a hold of her.
Okay.
And you can move her to safety, but the question becomes, what do you want to do about the footlocker, if anything? If the answer is nothing, then you will take your roll as it stands and you will pull her out of the building. If the answer is you want to do something, well, then there'll be another athletics check.
So you said she was trying to.
It looks like she had opened up the footlocker, but then collapsed. And opened in this case means like there was a lock on it. She seems to have undone the lock.
Okay. And she's not conscious?
She's currently unconscious. When you get there, she's breathing very raggedly.
I will make
irregularly.
Yeah.
A life for footlocker. Well, all right. How would this work if I tried to like do one athletics check, and if it fails, just grab her and go?
Well, no. I mean, your current athletics check is good enough to just take her and go and get out. That's what I'm saying. If you wish to do something with the footlocker, then it is it's a new athletics check that failing means that something will happen.
Okay.
Because you're basically taking extra time and you're trying to manhandle a couple of things.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to grab her and go.
Okay, so you pull her out into safety. That's perfectly fine. Yep. Dodging debris. Occasionally a few things drop on you, and it does hurt a little bit, but not as much. The ice kind of absorbs it. And again, this is over the course of a minute, so I'm assuming that, the chill guy continues to ice you every so often. The 1 point just represents the whole minute's worth of stuff. That's all.
Okay.
And you're able to get her outside. She is definitely unconscious and breathing, but she looks like she's in a bad way. Something definitely, like there's a little bit of burn and inhalation. There were a little bit of burns on her and a few things like that. So clearly some embers and stuff had fallen on her and stuff like that, but she's still alive. All right. Let us move on to Praedyth. It is your turn. Praedyth, unfortunately for you, you only get 9 movement points for a movement because small legs and all that.
Yeah, happens.
Yeah. So also for you guys, you notice that sorry, Praedyth, continue.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I'll answer. I will give the extra thing at the end of the round. So your turn.
Well, I was gonna start off by just kind of getting the birds up in the sky. I want to see, like, from the 100 feet that I'm currently at, where to me looks like the most like dire situation, or if there's not,
your
what catches
bird can get up
Praedyth's eye.
100 feet and can look over. He can see that it looks like a few people from your party are currently attempting to get people out of the windmill. It looks like there is a bucket brigade that's trying to put out the fire in the carriage house. From there, he can just barely make out that there's some guardsmen fighting some farmers. And Rhux is kind of headed over there. Hylough's in that general direction. And that the fire over on the hunting lodge has gotten larger. That is what he sees. He also sees that there are several groups of people that have left the main mansion as well. But it hasn't been put alight yet. However, give me a perception roll with the bird's perception stuff. So.
Yep. Okay. There we go.
There are some wisps of smoke coming out of the windows of the mansion.
He's going to start his way on towards the mansion.
Okay.
2, 5. And anybody going to try and stop me on
those people? You go by them, like I said, there seem to be like manservants, maidservants, that sort of stuff that are just running away. They're running down the road.
If I can catch one as they're going by, can I ask?
Yeah, you can.
Is there?
They're running, but not like they're running that fast.
Is the mansion about to go up in flames? What's going on?
One of the lady looks at you and is like, I don't know. We're fleeing. Something's going on. The guardsmen have gone. They've just started attacking people. We're gone. We're just leaving. I think she continues to
All
run.
right, fair enough. Praedyth will double move into.
Right. Heading.
It's just like he's not going to go all the way in, but he's
Okay.
going to go like in the doorstep, like
Okay.
in the door frame. So he's got you now.
The door is open, and you can hear the tap of footprints of footsteps in the house from where you're at. I mean, the floor is from where you can see just where you're at here. You can see the floor in the main entry hall is like a marble flooring, so it's clear that there's probably stone or marble in other parts of the house. And you can definitely hear people still in the house, probably running around, or at least moving fast enough that their footsteps can be heard echoing through the house.
For this turn, something about out of movement. He's just gonna kind of go in and find a defensible place that he can hold up until I can.
I mean, it's a house, so you could probably go in and close the door and lock it or something.
He still wants to be able to see. He kind of wants to be close. I want
windows.
him to be close to the entrance.
Yeah, I mean, there's some rooms off the main hall. Sure.
Yeah, just somewhere where he can still get a look at people in the place, but if he needs to defend himself or escape.
Are you going left or right?
Left.
All right, so you open up the door into the left, and you see a couple of, you think it, again, probably kitchen workers, maybe manservants, something like that. They are currently pushing some silver candlesticks into a satchel as you open the door into there. And this kind of looks like maybe it's sort of a sitting room, maybe kind of thing, or a greeting hall, a greeting room or something like that. And they kind of look up as you open the door, and one says to the other, "Oh, come on, we gotta get out, go!" And so they start running, and they run past you and out of the door.
That's fine. Looting time, eh? But I'll stop there.
Okay. All right, Hylough.
Okay. I'm going to continue my move. And then whack the guy here. We whack whatever's left there.
All right. Well, that first one's a hit, and takes out 3 guys.
Again.
That one's also a hit and takes out the rest of them. So over the course of the next minute, you again take out this group of guards.
Okay. So there's no way for me to know if there's any more guards to take out, right? I don't.
There aren't any that you see around you currently, no.
And there are other people here, right? So
there are farmers around you. They were kind of trying to help out a little bit, but
Rhux is here.
Rhux, you just see as you kind of finish them off, you turn around and see Rhux is there. There are 2 buildings here on fire. You can see that the fire on this northern part is starting to spread across to this building, and it's probably going to go up soon. However, this one seems to be mostly self-contained. Lastly, though, Rhux, you can see that that the fire in the blacksmithy here, that's in this spot here, has been dashed and is starting to set fire to the smithy.
Okay, so I'm going to go up. I'm going to go the other way. Since I don't know where there's more guards, I'm going to just assume that there are more guards up north here. So I'm going to, you know, how many, or did I move already? Like
you
6?
were here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. You were just in front of this commoner, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
I'm
heading
so you're
up
starting to head back
north.
that way over the course of your minute. All right. So at this point in time, all the guards are pretty much out. So it's just going to be you guys. But we're still going to do things every minute because the fire does continue to spread and things like that. So Aaron, it is your turn. You have noticed that there are some, like I said, some house guys that have fled past. You can see more coming out of the house, and you just now, as you're looking up, see some people come out the door.
All right. Do I want to be here with the burning buildings, or do I want to back up my boy Praedyth? That's the question. How many squares do I get to move in? 10? Yeah.
10, yep.
1, 3, 4, 10. 10 would put me with Praedyth. I'm pretty much just following
No, Praedyth is in the house.
Oh, well, I'm going in the house
Technically-
after Praedyth.
Technically, he's sort of right here. But
I am following Praedyth.
you come in, and there's an entry hall. You can see that the door to the left is closed. The door to the right is closed. There's two halls that go further into the building. And there's a stairwell that goes up. But you don't see Praedyth currently.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
I came here to help out Praedyth, but I'm sure he'll be fine.
Well, I came here to back up Praedyth. There's a difference. I'm going to go right.
All right, so you go and open up the door to the right, and immediately you feel the heat as there is a fire in this room. And you smell the
I'm
smoke
going to
as you
back
come
out the door.
All right.
All right, well, I think now it's time to call out for Praedyth. Make sure he's okay.
Okay.
Ooh, fire.
Yeah, now that you've seen it, I'm going to put it in there. So, Praedyth, you hear Aaron call out for you.
Praedyth, you all right? Everything okay? There's
I'll let him
fire
know.
down here.
I'll let him know I'm in the left room. I'll let him know where I'm at.
You hear him.
Okay, well, I'm going to go
I'm
over
here.
here.
All right, so you go into that room.
There's fire to the right.
Well, that's where it is. I was just going to
Want me
look
to-
through the house, see if there's any important documents before the thing goes up in flames.
All
Want me to
right,
check
well,
upstairs then?
you guys can do that on your next turn.
All right.
Marcus. Dresd'a has pulled out a woman,
All right.
and the kids kind of go over there and try to wake her up, but she doesn't wake up.
Is she breathing?
She is. Very
Okay.
irregularly.
Oh, what's Marcus's? I don't have any spells. Do I have healing? I'm crappy at that. All right. I'm gonna go to the main house. Make sure they're far enough away from the house that it won't fall on them where they're growing at. And then I'm gonna go into the main house. 2 on the diagonal. Do I lose anything for the hedge maze?
Yeah, it's like 6 feet tall and like 3 feet thick. You either have to climb it or go around to
Okay.
the front.
I'll climb it.
All right, so
Hopefully.
climbing is at half, so you're going to lose
Got
basically.
a
It's
3,
gonna,
4.
yeah.
And
It's
then-
intended to be a fence in essence. It's just a
Yeah.
hedge fence.
So that was 4, 5, 6, and I'll go into the back.
Okay. You go in the
what do I
house, coming
see?
into the back. You come into sort of a hall, a hallway area with it's sort of a back. It's not really a back entrance. It's sort of like what's the word I'm looking for? Not really a solar room or anything like that, but sort of like a back porch area, not veranda, but just a back place where you'd sit and potentially enjoy the sunset or something like that. You come into that, but you see 2 doors that go off on either side of this room that go to the west or to the east. Sorry, they're closed. And then there's 2 doors that go north and south from here as well. And you can smell smoke, but you're not sure if it's because of the smoke that's coming from the fires that are currently going around all over the place, or
Okay.
if it's coming from within the house itself.
So on a 1 to 2, I'll go north. Let me just roll this. I'll go towards the east.
All
door.
right. So opening one of the east doors, you can see it's a hallway that heads towards the main entrance hall. You can see it goes to. You can see the front entrance from there. And as you kind of are seeing that, you see Aaron go into the south door there.
Have you found anything here?
I found fire.
Where? Upstairs.
Which way is he facing? It's to the right of the front door.
Okay.
Or
So
what I
I'll
assume
I'll
is
try to
front
find the
door.
fire. Or if I find stairs going down, that would be even better. But
I was gonna check the upstairs.
okay. When I find the fire, give me a hard. I'm gonna try to move stuff away so it doesn't have as much to spread. Actually, what's the house made of? Stone? I can't hear you, Peter.
Sorry, I was coughing, so I muted myself.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You've moved 8 already. If you move to where he says the fire was, that would be your full move.
Okay, but as my action, can I then move stuff
Well,
away?
you open
from
that door, and the entire room is on fire. So if you want to try to move stuff
Okay.
away, it's on fire.
The whole room's on fire.
The whole
Okay,
room, when you open that door, is on fire.
So I'll move and spend my other action looking for any stairs going down or an office on this floor.
All right. You continue to move around on this floor. I mean, I'm gonna say your initial thing doesn't find your initial foray around here doesn't find any downstairs. That's for sure. And you find a few rooms that are probably like entertaining kind of rooms or places where you'd meet with people that are on the back side of the house, but nothing that looks like a professional office or anything like that. This looks more like, entertainment space.
Okay.
All right.
There aren't anybody. I don't run into anyone.
Nope. You do not run into anybody.
That'll be it then.
Iylis, you're up. So somehow I moved the wrong person.
That's all right. Hold on. All right.
Iylis,
I guess I want to try and make my way over to here.
Brian, you're unmuted.
Sorry.
It's all right. Just letting you know. What are you doing, Iylis? Sorry.
I kind of want to head over here and see if there's what's going
You
on.
need to. If that's what you want to do, you should move. As you go by, the people there are like, "Hey, why don't you help us?"
Well, no.
That's just telling you what they say.
Got other things on my mind. All right, I'm gonna 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
All right, so you get to there, and this building is sort of a double wide thing. It definitely looks like a hunting lodge of some sort, and it is heavily on fire at this point.
Yikes!
You can see parts of the shingles and stuff, or parts of the top of it, kind of sloughing off to the side. It's a 2-story structure. By the way, the main mansion is a 3-story structure.
Got it.
All right, so you reached there, and that will be the end of your turn, because that's all you got. All right, so we reached the end of the round. The fire that is started in the mansion does kind of start to break out some of the windows, so it's very clear to those people who are around there that there is fire in the mansion. The fire that is here, these guys seem to be, I wouldn't say they've got it under control, but it's not spreading currently. For here, this fire here does finally catch on this building here. So this thing starts on fire for Rhux and those guys there. Otherwise, for the most part, the fire is progressing, but slowly. And where you're at, Iylis, that particular fire You, like I said, you hear things kind of tumbling off and stuff like that. Actually, I forgot to have you give me a perception check while you were there. That's my fault.
Word, I can do that. I see all.
You're pretty sure you hear shouts, but from very muffled.
From, can I tell which building it's coming from?
Probably from inside the mountain.
Probably the burning one.
Yeah, probably the burning one. But it sounds
now that
very
I think about
muffled.
it. Okay.
Like you barely hear them.
Hmm.
Which seems a little odd. All right, so we reach the top of the
middle
round.
of the house.
I'm going to basically consider this guy deceased because, you know, he's done. All right, so Rhux, what are you doing?
I try to put some of the fire out.
All right, looking around here, there are some water barrels. Look like they're basically rain barrels along some of the edges of the building. It did rain about three days ago, if you're not mistaken. Remember the heavy rain that started this whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there will be rain in those rain barrels. Maybe you can use that to try to help. Are you going to check or?
How wide are these boxes again? 20 feet?
20 feet.
What is this? So it's only just caught like the edge of this one?
This one just started catching, yes.
It's like right there or something?
Yeah, I mean, it's the edge. It's on for the roof is on fire. The roof is on fire. Yeah, you made me say it.
All right. Can I? What I'm thinking about doing is casting create water but make it rain in a 30-foot cube. I don't know how effective that actually is because I've never used that. I don't even know.
What does create water make?
You make up to 10 gallons of water in an open container, or water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube.
Okay, so 10 gallons of rain falls for... And I gotta look at it now.
I don't actually know. It doesn't say how long it falls for.
Is that a spell or a cantrip?
It's a spell.
Oh, so you couldn't cast it over a minute. I don't know how.
Within range. So normally this would do 10 gallons of water over a 30-foot cube. With, it says one action and it's instantaneous. So it would be 6 seconds basically. It would rain for 6 seconds.
So it would rain kind of heavily?
Well, I mean, 10 gallons over a 30 feet cube is not heavily. It's probably like, I mean, 10 gallons of water is not as much as you think it is. Over 30 feet.
Yeah, it's actually not that much. It'd probably be, well, because it's got to be an open container. I can't just make it in thin air.
It
You can. That's what it said, right? I mean, it said you could make
if
it
I
fall.
if I were to make it as like just 10 gallons straight up, it has to be in something.
Well, no, I mean, no,
it's got to help.
Even 10, even if you just create it, it's also still only 10 gallons.
Which isn't a lot.
Well, I mean, you got a barrel.
It's more than the rest of us could do. I mean,
do what you want to try, and we'll figure out if it does something. I'm just telling you, it's 10 gallons over a 30 feet cube.
Yeah.
Which basically is it 30-foot cube? I gotta read it again.
It's 30-foot cube.
So yeah, it would basically take out one of these squares.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Go for it.
I'm gonna look at the barrels, the rain barrels that you said are here. Are they full?
Looking in there, they're not full, but there's definitely water in them.
If you
Okay.
create higher levels, it gets more water, by the way.
I know that,
Higher level spell. Okay.
but I can only go up to like 20 gallons. So I only have level 2 spells. All right. Rhux is going to take the one of the barrels.
Uh-huh.
How heavy is it? And just pick it up.
Well, give me an athletics check or strength check. I mean,
Fantastic. Watch me fail this. Even though I am strong.
all right,
Oh,
you
never
pick it
mind.
up.
You bench press
And-
that. That was awesome.
I'm going to toss it on this one.
All right. So you got a 22. So you pick it up and you throw it as much as you can up on top there and get water all over it. Roll 5d6.
Okay.
All right. And put out this one. 20 points is a lot, so yeah, you put that
Okay.
one out with that water barrel.
All right. Do I hear any shouting coming from any of the other buildings that are already on fire?
No, you don't currently. But
Do the commoners look like they're rushing in to see if they're rushing into one
they
of them in
are
particular?
moving around. A few of them saw what you were doing with the rain barrel, and they're now looking for rain barrels.
Okay. How bad does this one look like? Does it look like it's about to?
It was scattered. Like clearly, the blacksmith was doing something, and the fire was scattered. So there's basically embers all over and inside the area there, and they have started to light. So you figure you've got maybe a minute or so before that starts to get pretty heavy. And you've already done an action though for this round. What you've done counts for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Dresd'a. Dresd'a.
No, I'm not. Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Now
Oh,
we
my
can.
thing. Okay, my thing said I was not on mute. But anyway, I would like to make an attempt to go back and get that chest. Is it still feasible, or is the fire spread too
you
much?
can still try to do it. It's athletics check. It's harder than it was before.
Okay.
Because the ceiling has started to fall in. Like this place has been on fire for close to 7 or 8 minutes, and it's starting to
Okay.
get pretty bad.
And I would like to do my chill strategy again.
Sure.
Where'd it go? There it is.
Same thing.
Another point.
Yep.
Okay. And you said
Athletics.
athletics. Please, 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 please. Oh.
All right, so you run into the building, and as you're going up the stairs, a beam comes down and smashes the stairs out from under you, and you fall a little bit. Fall down and take. Roll it. There we go. 2 points of damage from the fall. And give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
Mm, 11. You dive out of the way as parts of the ceiling just comes down. If that beam was holding it up, it comes down. You dive out of the way, and you will take half of this damage. And let's roll. There we go. All right, so you take 3 points of damage as you dive out of the way. However, that stuff is all now. There's a whole big pile of portions of the ceiling and stuff that is now blocking the front door.
Okay, so now it's not possible for me to get the chest.
Well, it's not getting. Yeah, you'd have to try to figure out another way up. The stairwell is gone, and the parts that all fell down are in front of the front door. So you're gonna have to find that back door. Or go out a window, one or the other.
Yeah, I'll go out a window.
Right.
I'm done.
All right, so you
Phew.
head out the window and get back out.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Praedyth.
And that's that.
Praedyth.
There we go. Let's see here. Well, I'm gonna bring the bird in onto my shoulder, and then I'm gonna turn over the house, try and find anything that we could
All
use.
right, give me an investigation. And you can do basically in the course of a minute, you can do half of a floor.
Okay.
And like I said, there are 3 floors.
What?
Looking through the southern half of the first floor, you realize that most of this is, like I said, kind of greeting rooms or sitting rooms. One of the rooms has got some art and stuff in it, but nothing that is going to help you with any of the slave ring or Sahagwin eggs or anything like that. So that's,
I'll just move on to the next section or next round.
Hylough.
Okay, so I'm going to drink this potion of speed that I have here.
Okay.
Which is haste,
Yep.
or I guess it doubles. So for 1 minute, which means that it'll just be now.
Yes.
Does it matter whether I take the path through the trees here? That's not going to slow me down?
Not really,
or
no.
Okay. So I'll use that.
Okay.
And so now I can go 40, right?
Yes.
I could get there in 20 anyway. Oh, just about. Okay. And then, so.
Well, remember, if you get there in 20, you still have your action. So.
Okay.
Because you have double the speed.
Okay. So I'm here in actually 21. This
Okay.
is 21 here.
And you find a building that's been heavily on fire for most of the time. In fact, you suspect, given how much fire, how the building looks currently, this might have been where they set fire first.
I'm going to try to go in.
All right, so you go in. I'm going to bring you to a new map. I'm going to bring all of you to a new map. Debate. Technically, you're all on the new map, but only Hylough and Iylis to some extent are actually here. So you see, you can see through the windows and stuff is on fire. You can see that there are, this first floor has a bunch of stuff, but so you move yourself as you go in.
Let's see here.
You go into the main entrance, and there is a sort of an entryway there, and there's another door. Remember, you still have a lot of movement, so coming in, you find stairs going up, and some doorways off to various sections.
And where is the fire at? Do I see?
Fire is all over the place in here. Like, this place is on fire.
Okay.
As you've moved in, though, give me a perception check.
Perception. I don't do that very well, but I'll take a look.
Okay. All you're hearing is fire. There's a bunch of smoke everywhere. It's hard to see. But you've made it in this far. I would say you still have, say, 12 squares left in here.
Where would I say is where's the biggest fire then? What can I perceive that at least? Can I tell you?
It's smoky, so it's hard to say.
Okay.
Rolled a 1, dude.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know what I was perceiving, so let's see here. Okay. I will.
I'm just representing you looking around and listening and stuff like that. That's all it was.
I'll go. Okay. Go look in here. Peek.
There's a hallway. And that's sort of like it's on fire, but there seems to be like sort of a trophy room. So animal trophies, so animal heads and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
There is a bunch of books under some shelves in the area, a few things like that. But it's mostly there is fire in this room. There's
Okay.
been fire in most of the rooms so far.
Yeah.
It's more like going up the walls and stuff like that. It's
Okay. So
not so terrible yet that you're afraid that you're going to die, but at the same time, there's a lot of smoke and stuff like that.
okay, I think I moved. Okay, so I moved. You said 12 from here.
Yeah,
so
it
that
was
was
like 12
1,
or so.
2, 3. I went. That'd be 3 diagonal.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. 9, 10. Just doors everywhere.
It's a house. What did you want?
11, 12. No. Okay.
I mean, this is what happens. There
Okay,
are
so
doors in a
I'm done.
house.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
done. At my,
All right, I'm going to go back to the plantation map here for everybody. And it is now Aaron's turn.
All right. I shall search the upstairs as I said.
All right, so you go upstairs and you can search half the room in 1 minute. So, or half the bottom half or the top half, north or south half. Which one are you doing?
Which one's closer to the fire?
North side.
All right, then
fire
I'll do that
on the
one
north
first.
side. So,
Oh yeah, that's true. I'll do the north first.
all right, then give me an investigation roll.
Yep. Ooh, not intimidation. There we go.
Looking around in here, you find that at least in the northern half of this room, one of the rooms clearly was a bedroom is on fire, as the fire has kind of come up through the thing. Most of this floor is bedrooms, and searching through there, you don't find anything of interest in the sense of the investigation stuff, but you do find some objet d'art that might be worth some money if you wish to partake of it.
How much money?
You're not sure. It's object d'art. You'd have to get it appraised, but
I might stick it by the front door or something, or like the stairs.
all right. So you take 2 pieces of art that you're pretty sure are worth money and stick it by the stairs. All right.
Yeah.
Marcus, you're up.
In a non-easily flammable place.
You're what?
In a not very flammable place.
You're fine for now. I'll
Okay.
let you know.
So, is there a tower or something in this building that would probably be the most ostentatious room of the house?
Well, it's what you're trying to do. You're trying to find it. So there's nothing
No, I mean
obvious.
from the outside. There's nothing from the outside? Like there's
Nothing
one
super obvious.
room.
This is just a large 3-story mansion. That's all it is.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and go all the way up to the 3rd floor.
All right.
And I'm going to try to find the main bedroom or something up there.
Okay.
I'll send my movement and my turn investigating.
Yeah. So give me an investigation check. Reaching the top again. You can only still do about half of the half of a floor. So you are doing only half of a floor, but you definitely reach the top and find what you're pretty sure is the master bedroom. Looking through it, it's been tossed.
Yeah.
Somebody already went through here and took a lot of stuff out of various places. It's
Any
pretty
weapons or
obvious.
anything worth taking?
Nope, nothing worth taking. You don't find anything. Like, you're pretty thorough, and there's whoever tossed this room knew exactly what they were looking for and took
Yeah, 'cause
everything
it's
that
their
was in
room.
it. Exactly. Anything that was probably worthwhile.
If I have any other movement, I'll go back outside of the
That
building.
being said, with the rest of your that investigation roll is for entire half of the floor. So I'm just
Okay.
being very clear. Looking around through the rest of the stuff, you find that there is a study up there with several books and things in there and a desk. Again, the desk, you can see the drawers are already open. Pretty much everything is out. There are still some papers inside, but those papers seem to be mostly things like bills of sale for things like what's the word for fertilizer is not the right word, but for farming things and stuff like that. And it definitely looks like this place really is an actual plantation as well.
Oh yeah,
and some of the stuff you find is legitimate bills of sale and that sort of stuff. However, you do find one thing that piques your interest. It looks like it is a letter of credit.
Who is it with?
for a bank inside of Maribel for 300
interesting.
gold marks.
I will definitely take that sucker.
Sweet.
Is it
Hold on,
recent?
hold on,
I mean, does it
hold
have a date on it?
It doesn't have a date on it. It's actually for 1,000 gold marks. I'm sorry.
Is it a letter of credit, like a you present it like a bearer bond, or is a letter of credit as in this is how much we're sending to you, contract style?
The equivalent of a cashier's check.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
All right. That's all you find in that first round. In that round of stuff. Okay. Iylis, you're up.
All right.
Iylis, we will, for sake of brevity here, you make it into the lodge. So you can now move yourself around here as well.
So I'm in here, and where's all the fire?
It's everywhere. I just didn't put anything in here.
Okay.
If I had put fire everywhere in here, it would have been a super slow render process for you guys. So,
where do I hear the voices coming from?
Give me another perception check now that you've come inside.
Okay. Man.
As soon as you come inside, the noise of the fire drowns out what you were sort of, like I said, it was very faint outside.
Yeah.
So you get inside and now there's fire everywhere, and the sound of the fire and the cracking of wood and things like that you can hear going on upstairs are, in fact, you start to hear some wood falling down in various rooms. It's drowning out whatever you were hearing before. So you're not sure exactly where it's coming from. But give me an insight check. I'll give you that.
It's an extra check.
Yeah. See if maybe Iylis has some insight into this. For as muffled as those sounds were, the voice sounds, the sound of voices, it seems highly unlikely they were upstairs.
Okay. Maybe there's a basement somewhere. I'm gonna, I guess. Okay, so are there fires in any of the doorways, like here or here?
Yeah, there's fire everywhere. I mean, but you can, the door there is open. The door to the right is open, and you can hear somebody moving around. You assume Hylough because you saw him go in.
The left?
Yeah, the left, sorry. Nothing over here has been, but there's fire everywhere. Like, there's fire on the floor. You can pick your way through it. It's not like you can't move around.
I'm gonna try and make my way. Actually, I didn't see that door over here. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my way over there and try and open that door.
Sure. It opens. There's a hallway behind it.
No,
it's a building, Hylough.
Let me.
All right, so that looks like a kitchen. And
kitchen.
It's stone floor, so the floor is not really on fire, other than some parts of the roof of the ceiling that have kind of fallen down because of the fire that's going on. But you see a stairwell going up, and another door further out, and some doors going outside. And it looks like somebody might have been preparing food here, but there's clearly nobody here. Nobody in this room.
Okay.
That being said, give me another perception check.
Pay said bills.
You hear the sound of voices coming from this, vaguely the sound of shouts, like "Help! Help us! Help! We're down here!" Over in this direction.
Oh, okay. I found the basement. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So yeah, you find that there are stairs going down there.
There's stairs over here.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, hold on a second. Did I screw something up? Actually, those stairs are going up. These are stairs going down here. Sorry.
Help me, we're down here.
No, the stairs. Yeah, those are the stairs going down. Yeah. All right. So that is the end of your turn because you've been kind of moving around the building a bit.
And listening.
Yep. And we now go back to this plantation because that's where I've got the actual encounter data. All right. So now for Hylough and Iylis, since you're both inside a burning building, there is heat going on. So give me a Constitution saving throw.
For me?
Both of us?
Yep, both of you.
Okay.
At the
I'm
same
good
time,
at that.
Aaron, you also need to give me a Constitution saving throw. Iylis, you're fine. Aaron, you're fine.
Normal. Okay.
Hylough, you're fine. All right, top of the round. Rhux. Yeah, smoke.
Yeah.
You got the right of it. Rhux.
All right, Rhux is going to move. How are the other two buildings looking? I know they've been on fire for
They've been on
longer.
fire longer. They're even if you get the fire out, their buildings are going to have to be rebuilt, or at least the roofs are. You're not sure what is inside because you'd have to go inside. But I mean, you might as well try to save what you can.
What are the peasants doing now?
Several of them got one of the rain barrels up and they threw it onto this one here. Why don't you roll 5d6 for them? I forgot to do that last round. All right, so it
They're
doesn't
chads.
it doesn't put this one out, but it is severely diminished it. There is still a few more rain barrels around these houses, but given what's currently going on, you're not sure that that's going to be quite enough. I mean, it's a lot of water getting thrown out there at once, which is definitely helping, but it's hard to direct the whole rain barrel in every spot, especially on these guys because it's so widespread at this point.
All right. So this one's pretty low, so they might be able to get this one on their own. How structurally sound is this roof?
You want to get on top of it?
Well, how sound is it?
Give me an intelligence check. As you assess the situation.
Using my tactical brain.
It looks okay to you, but it's been on fire for a while, so.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear stuff falling inside, so.
Okay. They've been only looking at this one. Do they seem like super stressed about this one as well?
Well,
like,
it's just,
any more than the other one?
You picked up a rain barrel. Like they're they're farmers, but they're not freaking Conan here. It's several of them are doing stuff to try to get it up there. So it's taking them a lot of people to do that.
My question was,
so they are focused on one first, and now and it's not quite out yet. So clearly they haven't started focusing on the other one. Are they stressed about it? Their buildings are on fire. What do you think?
Well, do they seem like? Is anyone saying like, "Oh my God, someone's in this building still" or something like that?
No one has shouted about being. You haven't heard any shouts about that. You asked that last time too. So
that's. I didn't know if there were updates.
You asked it last time. I told you you didn't hear anything. So
all right, then is there another rain barrel over here by me?
No, like they've been used all the ones that are closer. Like if you're gonna have to get a rain barrel, you're gonna have to go to these buildings down here.
Okay, I'll go over here. And I'll roll a strength check. I'll pick it up.
17 is enough. You struggle for a little bit first, but you get it picked up.
And then I will go to this one and throw it on this one.
All right. Give me an athletics check as you try to throw it on there.
Okay.
Strength check wasn't quite as good this time, so.
I suppose.
All right, you get it up there. Roll 5d6.
Oh, oops.
The fire does sort of diminish some, but the weight of the water actually causes the roof to start to collapse in a bit. So you hear and more embers kind of fly up as some of the water kind of douses some of the flame, but the top of the building drops in.
Okay. But it seems a bit more under control.
I mean, it's wet. It's not. You hear it as some steam comes up and stuff like that, but it's still on fire. I mean, maybe if you do another one like that or two more like that, it might put it all the way out. But the roof has definitely collapsed, and you've dropped some of these burning wood into the building itself, which was also on fire, but you know.
Now it's even more on fire.
Oh. All right, Dresd'a, you're up.
Cat.
As I come out of the building, what activity do I notice? Do I notice everybody running into the plantation stuff over here to the north?
You don't see anybody. You see the 3 kids, the woman who's lying next to what clearly is probably her burned and dead husband, and you can barely see the bucket line that's going to this thing over here.
Mhm.
Fire over here the smoke is changing a little bit, so maybe they're actually getting theirs under control. But you don't see anybody in this building. They went in like 2 rounds ago, so.
Okay. What do I see over by where Rhux is?
One building looked like it started to go on fire, but is no longer. This building is on fire, and there's like 4 or 5, maybe 6 farmers kind of around it, kind of throwing buckets of water on top of it. And it's starting to go out. You see that this thing down here, the roof has collapsed.
Okay.
And there are a couple other farmers trying to do stuff with it. I guess I should also say that this group of farmers, has started to come back. So after they saw that you got rid of the guards.
All right. Well, it looks like they got that there and there. I'm gonna try to come over, and how do I get in here?
Well, it's a hedge. It's a 6-foot tall hedge, so
So I got to go all the way around.
either
to
go
the front.
around or you climb the hedge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, hey! So
He's
that's
not
my
there.
double move.
Aaron's up on the second floor.
4.
Just-
Is that the entrance where I'm at now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, can I go in any further?
Yeah.
All right.
You can go
I
in.
got 6 more.
Yeah, you can go in, but you
yeah.
can't really do anything like
Yeah.
investigate or anything like that. You just go into the house. It's very clear that this thing is on fire, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Praedyth.
We'll just finish the other half of his floor.
All right, give me an investigation roll. And then we'll talk about a constitution check because part of the floor is on fire. You check around and there's a lot of fire damage in the one room, so give me a constitution check. And looking in the other spot, again, it's similar kind of stuff. There's just this down here was clearly never meant to be any kind of business area or anything like that. It's just nothing. All right, so you take some inhalation damage. Okay, for you.
Yeah.
You take 5 points of damage.
Well,
Start coughing up a lung.
He'll get out of the building.
All right.
He's
mean,
been in there. Couldn't find nothing.
It was just because you're on this side of it, not because of any other.
Yeah, I know, but he knows that Marcus and
All right,
Aaron
so
are
you're
the
heading out
other
of the
two
building.
floors, so he's done in there.
All right, so you head out of the building. All right.
That's fine. My turn, isn't it?
All right, Hylough. Back
Yes.
to here.
Keep me on the map.
There we go.
All right. Open. Bedroom.
Unfortunately, you don't know that Iylis has found a stairwell down, but
Yeah. Open. Another bedroom.
it is a lodge after all.
Open.
You see a kitchen, and you see
Kitchen.
Hylough going down some stairs.
Iylis.
Or Iylis. Iylis, Hylough, all the same.
Yeah. What's the difference? All right. I will follow him then.
All right. So you head down. You have plenty of room. So, and you head down to here, where I don't have you. I only have Aaron, but because I was testing something out. But
what's Aaron doing there? How did he get there?
I just I'm throwing people down in there so you could see instead of just.
I know. That's fine.
Instead of it just being. There you go, Hylough. And I'll add
1, 2, 3, 4.
Iylis here in a second.
6.
Coming down in here, you find something that doesn't look, that's incongruous with a hunting lodge. You find, like, right here is a
it's
a cell door.
Yeah. Okay.
You find a bunch of weapons on the wall, a bunch of shackles on the stair, the thing here. People might have been playing some cards when they left, but this does not look like a typical root cellar or anything like that you might expect.
Okay, so could I see
and you
in
can
this?
Definitely hear shouts coming from, help us! We're locked in here.
Where, from the cell door that I went
from
past?
That cell door, no. I mean, you just hear them. You can look through the cell and there's nobody in there. Unfortunately,
okay.
I didn't make the wall correctly. Let me try this.
Well, I can't see past this table to the west.
Yeah, it's because
dark.
The doors. I screwed something up.
Okay, is that what you're talking about?
I changed the map and it didn't change the what I'm looking for.
The map.
No, I didn't change the walls. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's better.
Like that. Well, it's not better.
I see. All right, so I'm gonna go through the door. Tell me when you think I'm about done wandering around here, and I don't have any more wander power.
Well, going through the door, you can definitely hear that there are shouts coming from this direction and from down this way. Sorry,
north and south.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me
I'll
fix
go up
this
here
real quick. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
See if I can fix this really quick. This should be visual. All direction. Second sight restriction. None. State wall. All right. So you should be able to see through this door now if you wanted to.
Okay.
Anyway, do what you're gonna
okay.
do. Oh yeah. See, I have the same problem all up here. All of these doors. Sorry. I didn't realize that until today.
So have I seen any keys as I gone by or anything like that? Or since
you didn't notice any, but you can. Oh, what the heck? Second. Why are these guys invisible?
I can see somebody in that first cell there.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. I can now see into it, and
you can see into it, but there should be a person.
Yeah, there's a person. Yeah, he just went away.
Oh no,
back.
he wasn't. But it wasn't showing up on my screen.
It's
interesting. All right, give me a second. But you can continue. I will.
But can I open the door? I can't open the door.
No, it's locked. But the person comes to the cell and it's like, "Help! Help! It's not just me." There's other of us, and you start to hear other people shout down the hall, down this thing as well.
But I didn't see any keys. So
you didn't see any keys, but you didn't really. You didn't look that hard. You were kind of moving towards the thing. So
all right. So
I basically it was your passive perception is what I was using.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna start looking through here.
All right. So go ahead and give me an investigation check as you look through there.
Normal. She was.
You didn't roll a 1.
Yeah.
You do, as you kind of look around, you don't find anything in the weapon rack. There's a bunch of shackles here. You don't find anything there or anything on the wall there. But you open up the footlocker and you realize that as you pull it up, you hear a jingle, and on the back part of it is the keys. It's a set of keys.
Okay. So grab the keys and head back out. So just let me know when I'm.
Yeah, you've reached the limit. This is a minute, so.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. we will go back to here and figure out who was next. Aaron, you're next.
All right. I shall search the southern part of the upstairs.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. Searching around through there. Again, more object d'art. You find a couple more pieces that you think might be worth some money. There is a banquet hall on this side. So the stuff you find that's object d'art is paintings and stuff like that. A couple silver chalices, that sort of stuff. But nothing that would, again, help with the investigation stuff.
Guess I'll take some more art then.
All right. That's the end of your turn. Marcus.
All right, so Marcus,
You've searched about half of the third floor.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much tossed. I'll go downstairs. Praedyth.
Praedyth ran outside, so he doesn't answer. So.
Well, I shall go out. I'm going to go outside anyway.
All right.
I'm going to holler in. I think this place has been pretty tossed. I'm going to go. Let's find out where everyone else is.
All right. And then you head out.
Head out. And I will.
Does he not pass me? Because aren't I like kind
He
of
does pass you, yes. And he's shouting. He thinks it's been tossed.
Yeah, that's what I said to everyone. I think it's been tossed. But it's unlikely we're going to find something. I'm finding where everyone else is. And some of these other burning buildings.
Like a salad.
Buildings, exactly. So,
Okay.
Do I see Praedyth?
Yeah, as you get outside, you see that he's moved out.
Praedyth, can you find everyone? Can you talk to everyone else? Can you send a message to find out where they are? Or I know Hylough. I haven't seen Hylough since this started. He was in the woods.
I'll ask him where he is.
Okay, so that'll be my turn.
All right. Iylis, let's get back to you. You are in the basement.
Right.
There we go. Basement.
I'm in the basement.
You're in the basement. And for now, I'm going to remove Aaron.
Yes, baby.
Yes, baby.
You see Hylough has just gotten done rifling through a locker there. And you can hear voices shouting from further in.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna keep going in. Try and figure out where they are. Oh, hey.
Yeah, there's a person there.
Dude.
Am I handing him the keys as he's going by? Since I have to stand here still while he goes into his office.
Well, no, he's going by. This is all happening at the same time. So you come back at the same time as he's.
Oh, okay.
So you're
Nice.
I guess you're kind of searching while he's doing the rest. While he goes in there and looks as well.
Yeah. Well, do I have keys?
You don't
Is
have the keys.
question.
No.
Okay, well then, can I get them from him?
No, he's searching through. I guess I should have done this right. This is all happening at the same time. So he's searching through it as you go by. So he hasn't found them quite yet. I keep forgetting this is all the same round.
Okay.
This is all the same round. So.
Well. Hey, we're gonna try and get you out.
Hurry
Building's
up,
burning
hurry up.
down.
I can smell the smoke.
There's a few other
That
one
smell.
here.
One of
Like
them, as you
three
get to the
guys.
very end, he's heavy set and wearing sort of a whitish kind of clothing and overalls. You can see blood spattered on it.
Uh-huh.
And he kind of looks at you groggily as you kind of go by. It's like, oh, good, somebody's here.
Cool.
Or who he is. Ask him who
Who are you?
Oh. Give me a second. I realized that I just totally did not fix this map after I redid some of it. Anyway, my name is Bob. Oh man, I can't remember what I named him. I'm the butcher.
Oh.
I don't remember what I named him.
We've been looking for you.
Bob the Butcher. Yes.
His name wasn't Bob the Butcher, but
Butch the Butcher.
I don't remember what his name was. I don't have it written down here either. Yeah. It was brought here 2 days ago. 3 days ago. 2 days ago. Something like that. Get me out of here.
Working on it.
All right.
Can I open this other door right here?
The smoke is
See what's
affecting his
in here.
accent. He was German and Scottish, and
He's you're looking inside. It's a bunch of storage stuff.
Okay. I might check the other room as well.
Looks to have been maybe some kind of room where maybe guardsmen stayed.
Yeah.
The guy in this spot here, they're now all up at the thing. He is like, oh, that's where the guards stayed. Maybe there's keys in there.
I'm gonna look through the cabinets and such.
Okay, I'll give you an investigation check as you kind of look through there.
Nice.
Most of it looks kind of rifled through, as in, there's not really much in there.
Yeah.
That being said, in one of them you do find, let's see here. One of them you do find, like 3 gems.
Oh. Put those in my pocket.
Okay.
We know where his priorities are.
Let's see here. And I actually might go back into the other storage room and see if there's anything that would hold paper or whatever, or if it's just food.
It looks like food and stuff, but we'll come back to you because you've now reached the end of your...
Cool.
All right, back to here. That's the end of the round. The commoners are able to get this fire under control. That one's still going, and unfortunately, this one has spread. All right, and so has this one. All right. Top of the round, Rhux.
All right. Pick up another barrel.
Okay. You mean athletics check?
Strength or athletics?
Strength, sorry. That one is, you've been doing this so much, you're starting to get tired. You try to pick that one up and it just doesn't seem to, you're just unable to lift it.
All right. Well then, instead, I'll sit there. I'll try to pick it up. Realize that I'm tired. Walk back over to here. Walk in the doorway of the building.
Okay.
And then just where is it? Not this one. Not this one. There's a thing that says what this is. Here it is. Okay, so it's just that. All right. Don't place this. All right, so this is technically water wave, not thunder wave.
Okay.
But it works the same.
Water wave.
Yeah, it's
You
from
can do
the
that?
Oath. It's from the oath I have.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
So I'm gonna walk in the doorway and then just there's a whole bunch of fire on the floor. I'm assuming. I'm just gonna try to flatten it.
Okay. Roll the damage.
What is the damage? Oh, is it gonna make me place it?
It might.
Fine. Yeah, it's gonna make me place it. There we go.
And it knocks down the fire a bit, but it's not really enough that it gets rid of all of it.
Well, I couldn't pick up the barrel. What do you want from me?
That's fine. Dresd'a.
Well, is it? Does it look like it's manageable enough for them at this point?
I mean, they got out the other one.
All right, so I throw more water at it. I look at them, you know, bid them adieu, and I'm gonna start leaving.
Okay.
Oh,
That's 10.
All right. Okie dokie, Dresd'a.
so I'm inside the mansion,
Yep.
right?
Yes, you are. Marcus just came by saying he thinks the place has been tossed. So, and fire is spreading in the mansion.
And do I hear anything? See anything?
You smell smoke. You can see through. You can hear the fire.
Mhm.
You don't see anybody though.
So I don't hear like they're in the basement, right?
Nobody's in the basement in here. There is no basement.
Where's the building with the basement?
Not where you are.
Okay.
It's the really, really far away one.
You're in the mansion.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't have a basement.
All right. So Marcus left. I guess I'll come back out.
I mean, you can still hear somebody moving around upstairs. I should say that because Aaron is still inside.
Okay. Can I head up to where I heard the noise?
Yeah, if you want.
I'd like to do that.
Yeah, you go up there. I mean, you head up the stairs and you get up top there and you see that Aaron has been looking for stuff. He's piled a bunch of stuff by the stairwell.
Mhm.
Some paintings and some silver chalices and stuff like that.
You need help with that?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll help him with his stuff. The fire is spreading. If you want to get this stuff out of here, we better get it now. So I'll start taking stuff down and out and coming back and forth. And if I see Marcus or Praedyth or something like that, I'll let them know, hey.
Well, like I said,
we're
Marcus
rescuing-
left. Marcus went
Yeah.
by you and went out.
Oh, I didn't know if they were still
He
within
literally
shouting
left the building.
distance. Yeah, but I didn't know if he was still within shouting distance. When I bring the stuff outside and set it out,
Oh,
I
yeah.
go back and forth for stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
If I see him, I'll shout at him. Come on, come
Was
help.
the mother okay?
Yeah, I got her out.
Yeah.
Tried to go back for a chest, but the thingy collapsed. Come on, help us get this stuff out.
Okay.
I'll spend my turn helping Aaron
Okay.
loot the bodies, so to speak.
You do that. Praedyth, you see
No alignments, Peter.
Praedyth, you see Dresd'a bringing stuff out of the building. And I will remind you guys that I said 3 times that she was breathing irregularly.
Who was breathing
The-
regularly?
The,
The
woman
woman.
that you just said
The
you got out
woman that
fine.
you
That's why I
nabbed.
mentioned her.
Well, is Rhux? Praedyth doesn't know about this.
No,
woman in
Praedyth
the first
doesn't.
place, so
It's fine. It's fine.
that's just
Giving all the cues I
think
can.
Yeah, I asked you if she was breathing, but you said, yeah, you're regularly so.
hopefully Rhux will realize when he passes her. Right? I think he's going to run up there anyway. But Praedyth doesn't know.
We'll see.
I'm
Go on.
going under the assumption I have very low intelligence, so I interpret she's breathing, she's fine. I'm an idiot.
I will send a message to
Not super
Hylough
low, but fair enough.
to Hylough, basically
Well, on medical things.
Yeah, it's fine.
where you at sort of text, you up type deal.
Okay.
Because I'm,
You up.
I'm just trying to.
So can I answer?
Yeah,
I don't know. Is it
yes, you
sending?
can. I can. Yeah, that's the sending. I get to send, and he can respond.
How many times can you do this per day?
That is a great question.
Because you've done it once.
Hold on, let me look at the. I didn't know if there was a. Let me check if there's.
I'm asking.
Sorry.
Where is the sender?
you're
Pact
right.
of Fate? Pact of the Tome?
Yes, it's a invocation.
Oh, it's an invocation. Sorry.
Yes, it's not just a thing. It's a Pact of the Tome invocation.
Do you have it on here?
I asked on my character sheet. I asked you to put it in last week. I don't know if
I
you did.
probably did put it in. You just never added it.
Oh,
I
thought-
added a bunch of stuff many times.
oh,
Let's journals.
it's called a Far Scribe.
Bar scribe.
Yeah. Yeah, I have it. Invocation Far Scribe on here. A new page appears in your Book of Shadows. With your permission, a creature can use this action to write its name on that page, which contains a number of names equal to your proficiency bonus. You can cast a sending spell targeting a creature whose name is on the page without using a spell, without using material components. To do so, you must write the message on the page. The target hears the message in their mind, and if the target replies, their message appears on the page rather than in your mind, and it disappears after 1 minute.
Where is it?
And I'm pretty sure the names that I have down are Hylough, Marcus, and I don't think I ever put down a third one. Because we only have, what's our proficiency bonus? 3. I think I left the third one open because I kind of wanted to put down the captain, but I never did. Dad, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
That seems very broken that you can cast a third level spell an unlimited amount of times to 3 people.
Yeah.
But-
Well, it goes up as we get. It goes up for proficiency bonus too.
Yeah, which seems a little bit broken.
I mean,
but
I'm down. I'm
No,
down
it's
if you
fine,
want to
it's
nerf
fine,
it in some
it's
way.
fine. You can cast a spell and talk to Hylough again.
But yeah, you can reply.
Okay. We're out here at the hunting lodge. Get your. This is the mother lode. Get out here.
Okay. I'll relay the message to everyone who's around me. We need to get going to the hunting lodge. That's where Hylough says he's at. He says something's going down. And I'll start walking that way.
Right?
Walking.
Strolling.
Yeah. I mean, it's more of a
Ambling.
walk. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's as far as I can get.
Hylough, you're up. Let me
Okay.
bring back to you.
Oh, with the keys in hand, I
Your
rush
keys in
to
hand.
start. I start to open all of these things if I can.
You can open it. So you unlock that one.
Oh no, there's nobody in that one, right?
Not that you see.
Okay. And
Unlock
then
that
this
one.
one right here, and then
Unlock that one.
and go down here. Is there anybody else? Let's see here.
That you see so far.
Oh, that's right. I heard from this direction, you said.
Yep.
Let's see, there's a door here.
Inside there, you can see a platform with manacles on it in the center of a U-shaped table.
All right. That's not what I'm looking for.
Very clearly, it looks like it might have been a place to show off merchandise.
Hallway. Thing goes on forever.
You hear more as you get at this sound. You start to hear more and more shouting.
Okay.
And you're at about a minute at this point.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But I will say that the first person you see is just another human. At that spot. So All right, well, we'll head back to.
Uman.
So far, everybody you've seen is human, like diary, basically. Aaron, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get the rest of the stuff I got
All right,
downstairs
you get
and go to the hunting lodge.
You
I
get
guess.
about 5 pieces of art out.
And yeah, I'll just go to the cart. Not the cart. Hunting lodge.
Okay.
Or what do you think? Should I take this stuff to the cart? No, people's lives are probably more important, right?
I don't know. You don't even know that people's lives are in danger.
Well, Praedyth did say
Praedyth
that
just
that was
said
big.
that the mother lode was there and that we should go there. That's all he said. He didn't say people.
People
were there.
die every day.
So.
What's a
You're
few
right. Let's
more?
get this crap to the lodge, fellas. No, not the lodge. The cart. I'm gonna start moving my findings to the cart
Okay.
as fast as possible.
All right. Well, it's going to take you a couple rounds to do that because the cart is quite a ways away.
And then I'll tell Dresd'a and Marcus to make their way to the lodge still.
All right, Marcus, you're up.
Okay, so I will go to the lodge. I'm gonna wander through the south though, just because I got a bad feeling. 2, 3, 6, 7, 9. Is the family okay over there? Rhux, we're going to the plantation.
3 kids are crying over their mother, who is no longer breathing.
Nice.
All right, go try to do a medicine. Rhux, I need you. I have a +1 on
I
medicine.
know I
but
was
I'm rolling
also
on top of
over
the
there,
killer.
but
I know.
I kind of very briefly stopped
I'll
by.
try to save her.
All right. You've done enough medicine check to realize that what you've done is not going to help. You need something
Rhux.
more substantial than that.
This
it's
woman's
beyond your meager skill.
Yeah. I
Like,
that's my
maybe
turn.
a first level cure light wounds might do it.
I know. Unfortunately, I cast both my spells.
All because you
That's
wanted
it.
to move faster. Iylis.
Well, yeah.
You're up again. I know, it's fun. It's just funny. All right, Iylis. What are you doing?
Well, what do I find?
You look around and
is
you
there
find
anything?
You find a bunch of supplies.
Yeah, so it's just all supplies. There's
Yeah.
nothing.
It's all
Okay.
supplies. It's
Cool.
all food and
Well,
beer and there's you
Maybe
just
I'll
saw a
grab
room.
some
You
fruit.
saw a room that had 8 beds in it. So clearly
yeah.
this place was housing a bunch of guards and stuff like that for some
I'm gonna
reason.
grab a sack of fruit for the road as well.
Okay.
Um,
Sure, there's a burning building above you that could collapse at any minute, but let's
Yeah,
carry
man.
that 50-pound sack of fruit.
wait, it's 50 pounds.
Yes, it's a big sack of fruit.
Okay, fine.
It
I'll
might be more.
leave
It might
it.
be 30 pounds, but it's still not
I'm
a
gonna
small
come
sack
down
of fruit.
here. Wow, this
No,
thing looks cool.
Yeah, a place where we sell humans and stuff. Looks great.
Looks like where they taught the dueling class in Harry Potter.
No, this is a table that's people sit at and look at. Somebody manacled to a platform.
No, that's where right there. That's where Snape got hit by a spell.
Yeah.
I guess.
You're ignoring
Okay,
the double
so-
doors to the east.
Yeah, I
Okay.
am. I mean, no, I got distracted by the table.
It was intended
So-
to distract you.
Before I leave up here, can I tell the guys that are in here to just follow me?
Oh, they already left.
Okay, good.
Yeah, as soon as I didn't move them, but they're already heading out, trying to get out.
All right.
The butcher is in a better state than the other two because he hasn't been here as long. The other two are a little bit weaker, but he's trying to help them out.
Gotcha.
The
Okay.
butcher just looks a little groggy, like he was either under a spell or under some drugs or something like that.
That's fine.
All right, so opening up there, you
Ooh.
find yourself a desk with a chair with skulls on top
Ooh.
and a whole bunch of scrolls and stuff. You also see 2 statues in the corner of a hooded figure.
Yo. Hylough, get in here.
Also give me a perception check. From above, you hear a large crack, and then you feel the floor above you, ceiling above you, shudder a bit.
Ah, I see. I'm going to very, 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 very quickly, as much as possible, just grab every single bit of paper that I see in here.
Well,
Put it in my backpack.
These shelves are full of scrolls.
Yes, I know.
I'm just telling you.
I see. I'm going to start at the desk, and then I'm going to
Okay.
work clockwise around the room on the shelves, and
Okay,
try to
give
stick
me-
everything into
Give
my
me an
backpack.
investigation check, just so that I have a number to work with for what you actually picked up before you. Okay, cool. Thank you. So you start
Something
picking
decent.
stuff up,
Cool.
and it's going to take you the rest of your turn to do that. So we will come back to the plantation map, where we will pick up with the next round. For those of you who are around here, this for purposes of this fire actually here does go out, because the rest of the guys pick up where Rhux went off. This place starts to crumble and collapse. So this building here, right here, starts to collapse in on itself. The windmill starts to collapse in on itself. This particular portion has been brought under control. And this is still burning, that sort of stuff. You guys are moving on your stuff. For those of you who are headed towards the lodge, you see portions of the ceiling collapse as you head that direction. Rhux. Yeah.
Do I hear Marcus yelling for me as
Yes,
I'm running up
you
this
do
way?
hear him. Yes.
All right, well, I go over here.
There is a body on the ground. There's two bodies on the ground. One which is burned quite a bit, so you're pretty confident just by visual inspection alone that it's dead.
That one looks dead.
The other one looks, there's a little bit of burns on the person, but they look like, it doesn't look like they were hurt that
I
badly.
can't get her to breathe. She was breathing raggedly, and
Oh, I will roll Cure Wounds
All right. That is
on the person.
enough to a ragged breath forms again, and then some coughing, which I had to do anyway. And that
Nice.
as the woman was
method
like,
acting there.
and the kids like and they start grabbing her and hugging her, and the woman's eyes flutter a bit.
Good job, Rhux. You're a hero.
Collapses
Enjoy
again, but is breathing.
Is there no breathing normal?
It seems rather normal enough.
Okay. Normal enough? Or normal?
Normal enough for a person who's got, smoke inhalation, slightly burned. I mean,
Okay, so it's not like before where it's
how would you know it was? It's
fine.
not ragged. It is breathing.
Okay.
And when you got there, she wasn't breathing. So clearly,
Now this is improvement.
something
All right.
has improved. Yes.
We've improved.
Yes.
So my work here is done. Continue moving.
Okay.
Actually, ask Marcus, do you know where everyone else is? Where are we going?
So
I don't know where we're going.
Hylough said they're in the hunting lodge, and he's found the mother
Where's the
lode.
hunting? Where's the hunting lodge?
I think it's up there to the northwest.
You can see
We
lots
might
and
want to
lots
get.
of smoke.
Oh, there is a big plume of smoke over there.
Yeah.
I may go back
Let's go
and
that
get the wagon, not the wagon, but the carriage, and start rounding people up.
Okay. Well, Rhux bids adieu and then
We need
finishes his move.
witnesses.
All right. Get to there.
Good.
Dresd'a. Aaron has suggested that you guys take the objects that you've collected to the carriage.
Okay, then I'll do that. And do I hear them when they say that we're supposed to all round up around the hunting lodge?
Praedyth mentioned it.
You
Yes.
were right there when I said it.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Well, no, I'm just
So I'll go
reminding you
ahead and
because I
I'll
was
do
out
that.
here.
I'll start heading toward the hunting lodge. So let me see.
Pretty sure the people that heard me would be Aaron, you, Marcus, and that's it,
Yes.
right?
Yes. I'm just letting her know that Aaron also suggested that they take the stuff to the carriage.
Right.
I just leave my pile outside. He can deal with putting it in the carriage. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Cool. Praedyth. You continue to run.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get there. So let's count
Okay.
down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. I'll double move.
The two of you can see that the eastern portion of the hunting lodge has collapsed. All right, Hylough, you're going to be up now.
I'm gonna position myself over towards that eastern section, see if anybody's in there. But other than that, I'm done.
Yep, Hylough, you're up.
All right. Open.
Let me get onto here so I can.
Oh, missed a guy. There we go.
All right, so, yep, you got those. Those two. Did you go?
Well, hold on a second. Okay, and then keep going.
Okay, you get to that one, and you see a girl sitting back in the corner. Back in the corner, she has a golden collar on.
Does it look familiar or anything?
No, it doesn't look familiar. It's not like the golden torch you saw on the Inquisitors. It's just a collar that's on. And she kind of lazily looks at you, and she says, and she looks like she speaks. She mouths something, but nothing comes out.
Okay. Do I need to go in and get her? She looked like she needed help getting out.
Well, I mean, you unlock the door. Do you open it?
Yeah.
All right. She kind of looks at you and kind of stands up and heads towards you and smiles, kind of happily, lazily, more than happily. She lazily smiles at you.
Dreamily.
Yeah. That's and
okay.
then she starts to follow you.
Okay.
The other guys all come out and they start heading towards the thing, but they look kind of thin, like they've been here a while, so they're moving slowly.
Anyway, y'all help each other out.
Well, she continues to follow you.
Oh, she's just following me.
Yep.
Okay, come along. I don't care. And,
you open up that becomes pretty obvious. This is a torture room.
Okay, we're out of here. I don't want to be there. This is just a dining area
of some sort. Yeah.
Okay. There's a door here. Yeah.
That opens into another 8 bunk bed kind of room.
Oh, check these boxes. These closets. Investigation. Never mind. Oh, I don't find a thing.
It's mostly empty. You find bits from scraps of clothing and stuff. Like somebody pretty much cleaned this out before they left.
I haven't been able to perceive or investigate anything the whole time.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. All right. So, excuse me. And I'll go back up to this door up here. So if I just tell me when I'm out of time.
Close. You try to open that door and it's locked.
Okay. Then I'll go over here.
You get to there, and that's about as you open up that door. That's the end of your turn.
Okay.
That's where you see.
Hey,
Iylis
look,
was.
it's you.
Now we're back to the plantation. It is now Aaron's turn.
Moving stuff to the carriage.
All right, you move stuff towards the carriage. Marcus.
I'm gonna unmute myself. I am. Where are the people? Are there anybody around? Or are they just? There's no one. I don't see any other people here, right?
What do you mean?
They're not like congregating
Around the windmill?
the
No.
servants, just in the areas that aren't on fire. There aren't.
No.
Did they all run?
As far as you know, you haven't seen any, mostly because they all ran before you got there. So
Sighing. Okay, stay here. I'll get a carriage. 1, 2, 3. 8 diagonal. 11, and then I'll just double move, get the carriage, and
all right,
start
so
it
you're
moving
headed
down
to the
this way.
carriage.
Yeah.
All right, Iylis.
All right.
I did forget one thing. You did get a 19, so I should have mentioned this. You did find a lockbox as you were
Oh, I
going
did?
through everything as well.
Okay, cool. So how's going through everything going?
You basically, you heard that shudder of the ceiling. You were able to get pretty much everything out of the desk, and that's about it.
Okay.
The last round, which included the lockbox. Is there anything else you want to try to do?
I want to look at the scrolls and see what they have on, like what most of them have on them, really quick, and then.
Okay, so you want to spend another minute looking through stuff? All right.
I just want to. No, hold on. I just want to take one out really quick, and I want to see what's on it.
All right, so you pull one out and you unroll it, and you start looking at what's on it. It seems to be some kind of let's say it was the wrong thing, but a ledger of some sort. Seems to describe. I mean, this looks somewhat similar to the books you found in the salvage place. Different penmanship, different kind of way of going about it, but it feels similar to you.
All right, and then I'm going to grab 10 from each shelf, or just basically like a handful ish.
Okay.
From each shelf and shove it in my bag.
All right.
And that'll be it.
Okay. That is the end of round 10. We're getting close to 10 o'clock. In fact, it is 10 o'clock. Let me switch to here. We'll go to the next round. I'm going to skip anybody who is not near the hunting lodge because you're out of this at this point in time.
Yeah.
So, Rhux, you're headed towards it. Dresd'a, you'll get there this round. Praedyth, you're already there. Looking around, like I said, the eastern half has kind of collapsed in on itself. What do you want to do? Praedyth.
Okay.
Like, it's collapsed. Part of it is collapsed. Trying to get in from this front entrance is going to be really difficult. Guess I will do the following for you. Activate here because you can see this now. So the front, this half here, this half right here is collapsed.
Is destroyed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And part of it has blocked the front entrance.
I have spells that can be helpful. Because he wants to kind of try and help clear the way. He's not very physically imposing. Or impressive, rather. He's going to send the bird. Lewis is going to go in and kind of scout through.
Lewis is not going to go in because I told you the front entrance has been blocked by debris.
I know that, but it's not even like a little small entrance. Okay.
I mean, he's not going through that. He's not going through the front entrance like you're pointing. That's my point.
Yeah. But like this you said the east side is collapsed. There's no place he could slip in.
Sure, if he wants to get burnt up, he's got 1 hit point. He'll die.
No.
It's burning. Like, the thing is collapsed and it's still burning.
I understand that.
And like I said,
Then
this
I
side of
think
things has
so.
been destroyed. You can have him fly up and take a look around.
I mean, yeah, he can do that, but Praedyth, he'll send the Raven up, sure, and then he'll go, I guess,
All
to the
right.
front
Well,
door
he
and
does
try and
that. He does that.
clear it.
And he notices, the bird notices,
Right.
that there are a couple people standing outside back here. In fact, 3 people, including somebody who looks like who may be in butcher's clothing.
And
They're kind of milling about and
north
helping
side?
each other. Yeah, they're kind of helping each other away from the place on the north side.
All right, then Praedyth will start heading over towards the north side. I don't know how many. I don't know if I have enough movement to
Well, it's a
make it,
minute,
but he'll head over.
so
Yeah, he'll head over to the north side then.
there we go. There's the bird. Why is it that's not showing me? That's so weird. You can go around. I mean, it's just
Yeah,
going to take you a
I'm
minute.
moving. Yep, I'm just making sure I can move right because I'm pretty sure I can't just move through the thing. It'll tell me I'm trying to go through 8 billion different walls.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, so it takes you a while to get around the outside of the house, but you or the lodge. So you do, and there's 3 guys, or 3 people moving away from this back entrance, which is now open. As you know. And they are one of them looks like a butcher of some sort. 2 of them look a little more thin. One is they're both men, but they kind of have a look of maybe fishermen or something like that on them, based on the way they look. At least that's what you think, but they're a little thin. So,
What happened in there? What's going down?
The butcher kind of turns around and says, "There's a couple people down there. They helped us get out. I don't know if they're going to make it though. That looks like it's going to collapse at any minute."
How'd you get out?
Further.
Which way did you take?
The kitchen. Points. You basically nods towards the door that's right there.
Right. You know where they were in the building? Were they upstairs?
They're in the basement.
I think that's what I needed. Well, stay out and just get far away from the building as possible, because I'm sure it'll go down sooner rather than later.
Okay.
And he'll start trying to look into
your minute was moving around the building. Let's be honest.
I know. I'm just saying.
Short.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. I'm just saying he'll turn.
Yeah.
To
No, that's fine. That's fine.
To the kitchen for next turn.
All right. So who's next? I have to go back here. Find out who's next, because this thing can't be across multiple things. All right, Hylough, you're up.
Already?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm only doing people over here because it just makes sense at this point.
Okay. So I'm gonna go look at this statue over here. Tink tink tink.
It's made of stone.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't tink tink tink.
I'm gonna pull some of these scrolls off. See if I'm gonna open up, see if they see anything that's.
You did also hear and feel the shudder that I told Iylis about. That happened a couple minutes ago.
All right.
So.
Yeah, we better make it quick here. So, but I'm gonna pull a couple of them off and see if there's anything I can.
It's you find the same thing. It's sort of a ledger style thing.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll just grab a handful of them and say, let's get out of here.
Yeah, the girl keeps following you around the whole time.
Okay.
Even though I'm not.
Yeah, that's fine.
Doing exactly the same right thing.
Come on, little girl.
Do you see that about this point when you get to there, the other 2 guys are coming around the corner here and look like they're heading towards the way out.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so all right, so we just keep.
Well, you catch up to them, and that's about your minute because you did spend time looking at some stuff. So you've kind of caught up with those 2. Iylis, you're up.
I am leaving.
All right. So you pass by these guys and start heading out up to the top. All right. As you start heading up, activate the plantation real quick so I can see where we're at. Aaron continues to move stuff. Let's see here. Aaron, Marcus, you guys are bringing the thing back. Iylis, you headed out. All right, we get to the top of the round. I need Iylis and Hylough to give me a Constitution saving throw as you guys come up out of the bottom of the basement into the kitchen area.
My lungs are so strong.
Yeah.
You guys are both okay. As the other guys that are coming with you start coughing, including the girl, they're coughing. And now you guys hear a loud crack as you get into the kitchen. I need both of you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
X. Save the throw.
Oh no.
All right.
Hey, you cocked mine to a 17. I think that should count.
All right, Hylough, you and the girl that are with you jump through the door of the kitchen as you can hear the ceiling behind you start to collapse. Two guys that are with you. One of them makes it out. Yeah, maybe not. He partially makes it out. The other one definitely makes it out. So Iylis. Yeah, sorry, buddy. You're gonna You're gonna take 7 points of damage as part of the ceiling collapses on you.
Ouch.
The other guy takes 3, and basically kills him. But you are partially collapsed in the room behind you. You're partially out of the door, and are able to crawl out with a little bit of help from Praedyth and Hylough.
Okay.
As pretty much the thing collapses in on itself.
I'm getting out just in time.
Yeah, you get out just in time. You guys, I'm ending the encounter here. You guys have made it out of the thing. You've gotten 5 guys. I've lost Brian again. There's 5 of the people that were down below are out with you. The girl plus the 4 of the guys. You definitely got some stuff with you, which we'll probably cover next time. But yeah, you watch the lodge basically continue to burn to the ground. As you notice Dresd'a coming around to the back, and you can see Marcus, you're kind of moving the what do I call it, a chariot?
Carriage.
That's not what it is. The carriage
The
towards
carriage.
that. And you
Glad
can see
I'm not the only one.
has collapsed. And we'll leave it there as we end this session.
I'll get the kids and the woman in the carriage.
So can I ask if anybody is son of Moravan or more?
Not this turn.
Aw.
We're ending it there as you have gotten some stuff out of this thing, but so it's not a total loss, but you're not sure if you've gotten everything that
The
you could
right
have.
stuff.
Yeah, or everything, because that's what you'll check next time as we
Okay.
look through it.
I got so much paper, bro.
I'll check what's in that box you got right there too.
Yeah, you have a lockbox. You have a bunch of papers. Both of you have several scrolls and stuff like that. There's a few other things that were found in the mansion. Mansion is still on fire. It's
And
not
some
as far
gems.
away. But we'll see. See you next time.
Very
Cool.
cool.
Yay.
Thanks, guys.